So, Rahadin is standing at the stairs. Strahd, the brides, have returned back upstairs to the upper level. You have not seen Irina, clearly, because she's obviously recovering from either Strahd's proposal, the orgy that occurred the night before, or she's just having a big sleep in because she likes to sleep. Rahadin remains standing there, and he addresses you all. He says that in a 10-day, you are invited to return as honoured guests, seeing that you were the people who brought Irina to my master. You'll be honoured guests here. You'll have safe passage to and from Ravenloft for the wedding. We're now going to return you to Vallaki, but before you depart, I have this for you. He hands it to you. Do you have any questions? Rahadin announces to you all.
I remember you got a whole bunch of stuff off him, didn't you?
No, I got a whole bunch of stuff being
When we
told to
return.
trust for our return.
Right.
I said, are you going to look after my belongings?
Rahadin just sort of like sniffs at you like this. He says, I have not spoken to the master about your indiscretions in the vault and the study. I take it upon trust that when you return here, I will not have to watch you, guard you, or kill you. The rules are quite simple. You are guests in my master's home. When you return, you will be offered lodgings and the opportunity to take part in the celebrations of the great wedding between Irina and Lord Strahd.
So
I take this
gracious.
will end the matter of relating to your attempted entrustment of Lord Strahd's possessions.
Yes, naturally. But Lord Strahd has decreed that they are no longer his possessions, but they are gifts. Are they not? Are
I
you-
do not recall the
Oh,
Lord
he did.
muttering.
I think you are selectively remembering such events, but it is no matter. We can take it up with his lordship
He
on our
manipulated the
return.
crap out of him last time. We got a whole bunch of stuff.
Did he?
Yes!
Yes.
So
You don't
much
recall
of it.
this? We got lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I persuaded Strahd,
We'll all get some.
Oh, you did too.
and he said you can keep everything, but you can pick it up as a wedding gift
Yes, when you
from
return.
me to you when you return.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ah.
I thought you were just being a dick, and I was like, mate, I will fuck you up. I want my crown.
Rahadin goes, I will discuss this matter with his lordship, for I feel he was taken with joy, which is a strange emotion for him, at the betrothment of Irina.
Well,
Yet, my master is
a man of his word.
a man
no
of his
doubt.
word.
Yes, I wouldn't think you'd want to impugn on his character, Rahadin.
With that,
I can understand you're emotional given his fiancée has usurped your place as his right hand, but please try to contain your emotions.
the carriage draws near. And as he says that, the inner doors to Castle Ravenloft open, and the outer doors also open. You see that there are, again, you look up, there's gargoyles. You think you see one of them move, but you're not 100% sure, Asher, as you look. Did you want to have another look?
Sure.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Eight.
8. The flickering shadows certainly makes it seem like the gargoyle in the corner where it caught your eye is moving. In fact, it looks like it has a strange smirk and it's looking directly at you. Okay, what are the rest of you guys doing? Rahadin turns. I bid you a good evening and a safe journey to Vallaki. With that, he swivels and walks back up the stairs very slowly.
As he's walking back up, I go, bye-bye, rah-rah!
Bye-bye.
He
And I get into the
completely-
carriage.
He completely ignores you.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
growing on it. I'll crack him.
what do you guys want to do?
I bet we get in the carriage.
Yeah.
Okay, so Have you shown that to everyone?
No, I'm getting there.
She's not going to just read it out. We'll read it in the carriage. We've got hours.
Well, I'm going to say, do you mind if we come with you? Because we obviously don't have
Oh,
an arena,
I
so we can't go back
I
there.
completely forgot you weren't part of the clique. Yeah, come in.
Right? I'm coming with you guys. If
But
that's okay.
it's.
And we got an official wedding invite.
Look, I know it's been only 12 hours that I've known you, but it honestly feels like I've known you for months.
Months.
So get in here.
You come in? What's your name?
What? Asher.
Who?
Asher.
Asher. Go then. Seeing as we don't have arena.
There we go. Kinda.
Let's
kinda.
just
If this lady
prolong it a
Strahd,
little
she's
bit.
all yours.
So you don't intend to return to
Not right now, because we
Isaac?
don't have arena.
Arena?
So
Ah,
let's just
smart thinking.
prolong.
So it could
You
just
just-
take a little bit longer.
he'll
You've
just
got 10
assume-
days to see her again.
Well, he'll assume we're still there working on it, right? Do we have a time limit? I don't remember.
No, you didn't.
Oh, there we go. We'll be right. We'll return next year.
We're gonna just hand her off 10 years later. She'll go.
As you, so you'll head towards Strahd's,
What? We're going
Strahd's
here, right?
carriage, to the black
Yes,
carriage.
Yes, we're getting in the carriage.
As you walk through the entryway to the castle, you see before you this beautifully, completely onyx black carriage drawn by 2 black horses and a strange robed and large carriage headdress figure and the riding station at the front of the carriage. As you move forward, the door almost automatically just slowly opens. It doesn't creak, it's completely silent. And inside you see red, rich upholstery and the flicker of candle lights from the corners.
Pretty. Oh, pretty. Let's get in.
Yeah, I'm not taking a chance. Let's get in here and leave.
Bye.
Okay.
Get in.
As you get in, the door, the 5 of you, because Kells is there, begin to basically shuffle yourselves around. And the carriage begins to take off. Now, is there anything you want to do before the journey begins?
I'm happy to leave at this stage.
Good.
Okay. As the black carriage begins its descent down the winding roads leading from the castle Ravenloft towards the village of Vallaki, the moonlit sky casts an eerie glow over the landscape. The ever-present mists hang low in the valleys, obscuring both familiar and unfamiliar sights as they fluctuate in the thickness of the fog. You're still haunted by the loss of Irina, some of you less than others.
Some of us are less haunted and more rejoicing.
The chilling invitation to her wedding with Strahd in 10 days does little to suppress the foreboding that now hangs over you all. The journey back to Vallaki lasts for roughly 8 hours, during which the utter silence of the Barovian night is punctuated only by the rhythmic clop of the horses' hooves on the uneven cobblestone path. The carriage driver, a grim skeletal figure swathed in tattered robes, spares you no glances, focused entirely on guiding the steeds towards their destination. As your journey wears on, the landscape shifts with the towering crags of Mount Garcus slowly giving way to the dense, menacing woods of Sylvanas. Narrow beams of faint moonlight occasionally pierce the thick canopy above, casting long shadows on everything they touch. The respite from the gloom outside the carriage is ephemeral at best. An inescapable darkness swallows the fleeting spots of light moments after they appear outside your carriage. Adding to this unsettling atmosphere, you become acutely aware that you're being watched. Glimpses of red eyes appearing in the tree line, predatory and unblinking, as if the inhabitants of the Barovian wilderness are scrutinising your every move. Though no creature dares to emerge from the woods, you are unnerved at the sensation of being observed, and an air of dread envelops you for the remainder of the trip. Just prior to dawn, the gloomy outline of Vallaki's buildings become visible in the distance, heralded by the pungent scent of wood smoke and the faint cries of nocturnal creatures. The carriage comes to an abrupt halt outside the main gate of the village. The end.
Hold on. Ooh, applause. Alright, we get out. Oh, I get out. I can't speak for the rest of you. Well, what was in the
It's just the official wedding invitation.
Yeah, so if there's anything you guys want to
See?
talk about, now's the time to do it
what
through
are we
that
gonna
journey.
get him? Oh my god, does he have a registry? What do you get a man that has it all?
Irina.
Well, we already did that.
Yeah, what
technically.
more does he want?
I reckon we should start heading to Mount Vallaki.
Yeah, so are we outside the town or are we within the town?
Yeah, outside gates, and they are closed
Do we need to?
because dawn is not yet broken. So the gates are definitely closed during night and
Maybe
only
we should go
open
to-
after the morning.
We should go to the nearest town, load up, and then go to Mount Vallaki.
Well, isn't this
Yeah,
the
I'm hungry.
nearest
It's been
town?
8 hours.
Are we outside Vallaki? Is that where we are?
Yeah, you're outside Vallaki. So
And what time did you say it was roughly?
it's about probably you guess it's probably about half an hour before dawn.
Okay.
And
Maybe-
so the journey's been pretty much all overnight.
Okay, so are we long rested and all whatnot?
Yeah, so you're taking a sleep in the carriage.
Yeah, I'm napping.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been a hard night.
Yeah,
Now
so
try.
everyone's long rested. You should be long rested from.
I said
last
I'm still
one.
missing hit points, so that's why I
Well.
was just curious. So I'll just take a long rest.
Oh, I think that was from the interaction with
Do I need to do that?
what's his name?
Yes.
Isaac.
Where is it?
Because you were with the mine or something. Yeah.
That dick. How do you long rest?
You press the long rest button.
Thank
This
you,
is
Nick.
long
I don't know
rest.
what I'd do without you.
I know. Right?
Because I'm on my mobile, everything's differently ordered.
Long rest is here. In the fireplace. Long rest. And take long rest. Oh, that should be. What was it before? 74.
Yeah, it was like 78 or
I
something.
remember doing
Yeah.
it.
What the hell? What'd you do?
I don't know why that's not stopped.
No.
Yay! I'm alive.
Okay. I'll fix that on the app. Parks, you long rested?
Yep.
Okay. So the long resting resets your hit points to the default. No, it's time to see that. Okay. So outside the carriage, the door is now open. I assume you all step out, and you can see that there's lantern lights on 2 guard posts in front of the gate, and there's like a little shelter, like imagine a bus shelter to the side, and you can see 1 or 2 figures asleep in there on some hay, and clearly it's like a shelter for people to come to town to take shelter and rest before the gates open.
Oh, okay. Guess we sit and wait.
What do you guys want to do?
I reckon we should go to a nearest place to get some potions or whatever. We
Gates
need.
aren't open yet, Nick.
Not open. So what, half hour till they open?
Yeah.
Wait, half hour?
So there's 2 figures in the shelter just off to the side. As you sort of orientate yourselves, the black carriage now, with an abrupt sort of clop of hooves,
And just disappear.
off into the distance.
Okay. So is there anyone in the? So did you say we saw people?
Yeah, so they're in this shelter to the side. So the gates are in front of you there, to the right-hand side. So you're standing there. It's dark, it's misty, but you can begin to see just the break of light against the eastern skyline. But there's enough ambience because there's some torches up in the 2 towers, 2 watchtowers above either side of the gate. And there's just enough ambience that you can see 2 dark figures laying on some hay in this sort of shelter that's to the side of the gate.
Got it.
You actually stayed there once before, you might remember, and that's where you had some weird dreams.
Gotcha. Let's go back there. Let's relive the memories. I'm gonna walk over and talk to the guards.
They're not guards, there's 2 figures asleep on the hay. The guards are up in the
Gotcha.
top
So they're not
tower.
guards. They're just randos waiting for the
Yeah,
gates to open.
waiting for the gates to open.
Right, no worries. Well, I'm gonna go in and sleep in between the 2 of them.
Right.
Power move.
As you wiggle your way in between 2 of them, one you realise is a elderly female, and the other one is a young boy, probably
How
15,
young?
16 years.
Okay, too young. I'm like, Boy, in what sense? Alright, so one is a child, and the other is a woman who is
An elderly woman.
well past being a child.
The elderly woman wakes up and goes, oh, stop.
Wow, so I was just sleeping.
She like orientates herself, having sort of been roughly and rudely pushed aside to make room for
She was
yourself.
pushed aside. I just said I was
Snuggled in.
snuggled in.
She goes, go over there, there's plenty of hay. What are you doing? Who are you?
I look at her, aghast.
Stevens! And she wakes the young boy to the side. He sort of bolts up and he whisks out a dagger. And he goes, what, mama?
Mama? Was she 70 when you were conceived?
I was about to say elderly woman and a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I hope it's like when he says
Right.
mama, I hope it's not.
elderly? Hey.
Like, 16-year-olds don't have elderly.
Yeah, he
Actually,
didn't
I'm
specify
a-
an age,
That's
but he
rude.
certainly said elderly. Alright, I'm seeing some interesting things happening here.
Maybe he means
And I go, I thought
Lily's dad was
was
pretty old.
a free
It's like
country
55.
who died and made you king of the shack. Put that dagger away or it'll
Yes,
fall
sir.
to the
Yes,
floor
sir.
with your hands.
So the young boy named Stevens places the dagger
That's what I
away.
thought, Stevens, with your weird old mum.
Mama, come, let them have the hay.
Good.
And they shuffle over to a corner and are sort of like standing now.
Does the
Like-
corner have hay?
Oh.
No, there's no gate.
No, hay.
Hey.
Hey, no.
Okay, good. Everyone, come in.
I've made-
I have prepared us beds.
I prepared a manger.
Hi, Victoria lied next
think
to
he
it.
is. Yeah, who do these fuckers think they are? We are honoured guests of Strut, and you are out here.
As
Treating
you,
us
when you
like
say
cattle.
honoured guests of Strahd, the old woman
Right.
trembles and drops to her knees and says, "Oh, so sorry, master, so sorry. Please excuse us. We shall leave immediately."
Good.
And her young boy Stevens helps her up
But he does.
and looking at you with quite a pissed off glare.
Hey, look. Fuck with dragons,
Helps.
you get burned. That's what I'm gonna say.
Helps the elderly lady away, and they basically cross the road and they take as what shelter they can up against the wall as it now begins to spit.
Oh.
Alright, I sit down on my head.
Yeah, I lie. Victoria lie on the hay. Comfortably.
Come on, everyone, sit. I've prepared us lodgings.
I'm tempted to apologise to the poor lady, but I'll come and sit down too.
You can always do that
Be
and
like-
come back.
You're like the. Well, I've done nothing wrong, but I will
I'm sorry
reap
for
the
my
rewards.
friends.
I really like this popcorn.
Just keep eating it. It's all
Just eat a
yours.
glass,
Power
it's
through.
fine, mate.
No, but popcorn kernels gets
The sound of a
quiet.
bell.
I'm not supposed to eat it.
Can I use mage hand to like sweep some of the dirt off the hay? And then sit down comfortably.
Haven't you got like a cleaning spell? Doesn't
No, I don't have
prestidigitation
prestidigitation.
clean? No? Well then, yeah, you manually floss the hay. Okay.
I mean, I can burn
Like
the
a
dirt off,
comedy.
but I think that would be
6 bells ring out. Boom. Up to 6. Much
Sorry,
like
was
that.
this half an hour later or?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Roughly, could have been 20 odd minutes. Yeah.
Is Mama and Stevens wet?
Damn.
That's a shame.
Not good enough. They need to be wet.
Yeah. They know their place now, though. don't
You
they?
hear the clanking of hardwood, and obviously it sounds like someone's removing some sort of piece of wood. What do they call that?
You're
The barricade.
military man.
A barricade? Yeah, the thing that they walk in behind
so
the
like the-
yeah, that big thing. And suddenly the gates with quite a screech, wood on wood, a little bit of metal, open, and you see before you the town of Vallaki.
Great.
Yep.
Are we free to walk in, or do we have to like get grilled by the guards?
Well, there are guards there, and you see that there are now a bunch of guards. This is Vallaki.
Have I noticed if their
You guys
livery
are here.
has changed?
Yep.
Ah. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I know the word livery.
Yes.
Do I recognize it as what it was prior to the last time it changed? Has it changed back? Like,
No.
what's it looking
So
like?
it is now looking like House Factor livery.
And are they our friends? I can't remember.
Lady Fiona Vactor, who was going to have you executed.
Ah, cool. Right, but she's been instructed to give us safe passage, hasn't she?
Christoph, who you might recall, intervened at the last moment.
But didn't Strahd say last time he would sort out her problem with us because we are now honoured guests at the wedding?
That's correct.
Yeah. Did you remember that?
Yes, no, I
Or were
did.
you planning to fuck with them?
No.
Alright. Cool, I got to walk in.
Okay.
We're
coming.
following.
I'm railroading this campaign. Feel free to say what you do
No,
at
we're
any
just
point in
we're
time.
coming.
Oh, he is spoiled.
Oh, why is he there? I put him to bed. Go to bed.
He wants
Get out.
attention.
Bye.
So spoiled.
So, let's pull that off. Just grab your guys.
Yeah.
I need a smoker for a map holder. Stick your guys there. So, over here was where your hay stack was. This is the balustrades outside the city, and the gates are swung open this way. And the town square, with a fountain is beyond, and various shops you can see down the side. And there are 2 guards.
Where are the old woman and the boy?
Quivering over here.
Sitting on warm hay.
Watching you on the side.
So I thought, watch your betters. Alright, cool.
So let me get a photo of this. This is retro classic. I'm not come over.
retro.
This is so retro classic.
Excuse
Right,
you,
smile.
Squiggles. Let's have your face.
Oi, you two, smile. Look like you're enjoying yourself.
Always, Duncan, always. So you'd be able to see these beautiful faces every second Sunday. Good. See
I could. I was on a cruise last week.
The week before?
Hmm?
And the fortnight before? Oh, you hosted a game the fortnight before.
Yes.
The fortnight before that.
Because it got
that,
cancelled.
that,
That's
that,
right.
yeah.
That, yes. There might have been logistical problems. But I am keen to get back into it. It's just been logistical problems.
Alrighty. I woke up. Imperious as always.
State your business.
Well, our business is to visit Vallaki. And
Are you trade or you're passing?
Well, we are likely passing, sir. But potentially trading. What do I have?
What be your names?
I am Lord Benton
Victoria.
of House Rostiel. This is my entourage.
And he begins to bring out like a folio. Flips through. Stay there.
You're pushing your luck, delaying me.
Don't let them move. And he points to the other guard. Sergeant! He calls. 2 other guards come out from this building here
Goals.
and are walking towards you. This guy is now moved there, and this is the guy who's now walking towards the people who said sergeant.
I sneer. As I see them walk towards me, I curl a lip.
Roll intimidation.
Can I intimidate with contempt? Let's find out.
And in fact, I'm going to give you advantage in the roll, Ben.
Aw, because I'm just such an asshole. That is a first roll is a 22, and my second roll is a 13. So I'll take the 22, sir.
Indeed. The sergeant sort of stops. And he like looks at you, he looks up and down, and he scans the rest of the party. He says, "Forgive me, Lord, but I'm sure there's been a misunderstanding. Please come out of the rain, and he's actually inviting you all to come underneath the top of the gate, where there's a significant width where you could not stand with half of you in the rain. Clearly, you're not in the rain. Of course, I just assume that. So I assume the rest of you
I
just.
also have May turn doing this. Like a parasol.
Okay. Do you?
I like that idea, so yes,
Is
I
that,
do.
is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Casting magic, right? Just checking.
That's a cantrip.
Don't say I'm not fair.
I've already said it. One
Yes.
commits to one's words.
That's true.
But I've been doing it the whole time up till now.
Yeah. The young guard sort of sees the shimmering hand above you, and he sort of like takes a step back, and he like looks back to his sergeant and his corporal, who was the guy who was with him before. There's something odd, and your sergeant just quiet. And the other guy comes over with the book, and they're going through the book. Any of you else want to do anything before I continue? Nothing? You're just sort of watching?
watching.
I'm happy
play
to
out.
spectate.
Do I get a sense for whether or not they're concerned with the mage hand?
Give me an insight. You guys need dice?
No, I'm
No,
having
we're
fun.
good.
You're all digital now.
13.
That's alright. That's cool.
I mean, we have dice somewhere.
No, that's alright.
I love
Clearly.
how Duncan forgets his iPad and suddenly is a purist.
That's very true. I've got my 20-sided dice coin, so I'll be spinning that. 14. I love it.
You win.
So,
I fireballed them all in confusion.
in the
I burned
confusion,
the town to the ground.
then fireballs them all, and the entire city, or entire town of Vallaki burns to the ground.
I start with the mother and son.
The mother and son, the mother and child, 16-year-old child, sort of close in now, and they sneak in next to you guys here to get out of the weather. And this guy goes, sort of says, "Stop! Stop! Stop! You must wait."
I turn to him and I say they are most definitely not with us.
And the guardsman then sort of shuffles, sort of peering at you, moves over, and he looks at the old woman, and he goes, "Oh, Mama." "Oh, of course."
I lean in and I go, I did see her casting
And
a fire spell to keep warm.
they both walk past.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's Kelly.
Or it could be the pizza.
7:40.
Pizza only call.
Yeah, they do normally call. I'll give you that. Well, Kelly said it's about 35
Oh,
minutes. I assume that's Kelly. Pizza,
Yeah. Well, I'll wait for Kelly for the next bit.
I like some Kelly. It's a good egg. I feel like I fucked with Mama and I shouldn't have.
You fuck with what?
Mama and I shouldn't have. I feel like that's gonna come back.
I think, did I apologise or did I not?
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I thought it
And if anything, being a bystander to injustice is worse than being the cause of
was
injustice.
true.
That's what I read. I think the Bible says that or something. That is all the whiskey I have, otherwise I would be offering you whiskey.
Oh no, it's okay.
Okay.
I checked. I have, that was the last.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not good.
Sorry.
Okay.
In your bed.
In the bed.
You forgot something.
Hmm?
Nick said you forgot something.
Yes.
Okay.
But look where we're at.
Hey, old school.
Old school.
Old school
And
classic
Duncan
D&D.
has been insufferable about it. He's like, "Oh, you guys are rolling with digital dice? Oh. How are you? How was work?
Good, thank you.
Did you
Survived number
tell the
one.
news? Was it
Insufferable
good
is
news?
one of
Did
my
we-
core skills.
Is every problem fixed? Is global warming a thing of the past?
Yeah.
Elon Musk gave all his money to charity, no doubt.
I've been following the story of the woman who went missing.
And we don't really know much except that we're looking for a temple, but we don't know where the temple is except at the mountain. So we thought maybe we can get some information, buy some potions.
Get
Okay.
the map.
Didn't we at one point want to buy plate armor? That might have been other.
Didn't I?
I think you did.
I'm pretty crap with armor.
So why don't we get you some armor? Because we can pull our gold and buy you some armor. Because I am a benevolent lord.
I'm good with
Okay.
that.
Don't need to dispute that. That's fine. And then we can go to Mount Garcus with a bit more preparation.
Okay, cool.
Because what are you're using leather armor at the moment, aren't you?
I think so. It's nice though. Like, it's pretty.
What's your AC?
14.
Yeah, we need to get you
I
some plate,
really
girl.
do just need some better stuff.
Alright, so we're going... Alright, Duncan, our plans...
Studded leather.
I know you're still in the middle of a conversation, but
Have leather.
I'm just letting you have a catch-up conversation from the carriage.
Cool.
What's
So-
your
From the
armor?
carriage, our
Where do
plan
you
was
see it?
go to
says
Vallaki,
AC.
buy some potions and some plate armor.
My what?
That's what we're
AC, your
trying
armor
to do,
class?
but I
Armor
just
class.
can't myself. These peasants get so uppity when they have an
Well-
ounce of power.
Okay, you'll need more armor too.
15. Oh, 15.
What's
Okay,
your
marginally better.
what's your
So you've got
Mine's 40.
class?
Armor class, 15.
No, like your
I'm
what do
an
you,
elf.
you're,
And you've got
so what do you do? Are you a rogue? Are you a wizard?
Yeah,
You're a
I'm a
rogue.
high
You're a rogue.
rogue.
So 15 for a rogue is probably okay.
It's okay? Alright.
For warlock, you're a bit
That's
low.
about right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've only got
I'm
leather
13.
armor on.
Oh,
We all need armor.
And that's with a draconic bonus of +3.
yeah. I need a better one too. I'm 16, but would be at level 9, prefer
So if,
18 or 19.
so if you get hit with like a 16 something, like you're definitely going to get hit
Yeah.
and hurt.
And it
But if
hit
your armor
hard.
class is 16, then it'll
Whereas
bounce off.
Kel should be able to
ideally.
get to like a 20 with plate armor.
Yeah,
Do you have a shield?
heavy. No, also
Alright.
because I had one at the magic castle, but then we had to give it back.
Alright, let's get you a shield and either at least like some sort of metal
I
armor.
have a lot of nice jewelry.
So
Really.
you're more dressed for dinner at this point.
I have a ring of evasion. I have my drift globe, which I don't use very much. I
Ring
have a
of
small
evasion's
knife,
good.
Holy symbol. This guy.
Yeah, Duncan let you keep a lot of stuff that I didn't get to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a wizard's hat and it was so
Let
cool
me.
and he took it away from me. It was the
Great.
one thing I had in life. Alright.
Do you want
Over to you,
this
Dun.
back?
Okay, that's for the party.
Okay.
We'll take the
It
envelope
says,
back
hey,
there.
you're invited. Come along. Wear
Yeah.
your best.
So
Please RSVP.
the sergeant, please RSVP directly. So
Yeah. Please make a donation instead
the
of
Strahd Foundation. So, the sergeant and the corporal are over there looking at the book. The other guard has sort of just had the interaction with Mama and her 16-year-old child, roughly, have scooted through and are disappearing into the town square. The rest of you are sheltering here underneath the area, and this guard is nervously looking at a strange feral hand that seems to be hovering a foot or so above Lord Benton.
So with Mama, when she slipped through, did I sense like familiarity or deference?
Give me an insight check. And as you're doing that, two more guards come out from this building here,
That is a 15.
How many guards?
and they basically move around the corporal and the sergeant who are in conversation.
Donna, there's no reason for you to be carrying on. 15.
A 15,
15.
and I'll get back to you.
Regular
And then
15.
I think that's
what appears to be an officer of the watch then steps out as well and goes up to the guard.
We're gonna slaughter everyone.
Oh.
aren't we?
Okay, cool.
Everyone
I'm
probably
like-
heard that song.
We don't
No.
have to.
What am I
Alright,
hearing?
you heard nothing. I heard a lot. I was like, oh, interesting. Pizza's here.
Okay. Before we break, anyone want to do anything else? Well, you go get pizza up because you've had your go. While this is going on, he's got that. This officer of the watch has come join the sergeant. Kells,
Whose is the spectral hand?
he cast mage hand to keep the rain off his head.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm gonna bolt.
Of course he did.
I don't know. I have nothing useful.
Yeah, I'm just
my
kinda hanging
character's
back,
very
observing.
in your face. So either I shoot them or I,
No, let's try not
yeah.
kill
Well,
people.
then I do nothing.
Okay, so the rest of you.
Yeah.
So while the pizza comes, you hear them having quite a sort of concerned conversation, and you hear the officer of the watch, the silvery shiny guy, go, "I'll check with Lady Vacta."
She's here?
Yeah, well, you just overheard that. Are you yelling out, she's here? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Sounded like what you're doing.
Kind of.
No, she whispered to me. She's here. I was like, no. Victoria said no.
Isn't she our friend?
Oh, she's not. She's the one that tried to kill you.
Okay, then I did not say that loud.
But
This is the
strike
cutest
guarantee
little
is
dog.
safety.
Right, Ben, come
Right.
for 2 secs and everything will be over for you all. I mean that in the nicest
So
possible.
these guys just want to attack us. We didn't ask them.
Yeah, I think so. Because I wasn't part of the campaign, so based on what Duncan was talking about, we can. I think so.
Well, tradition is to kind of go and see you off.
Ben will be proper.
We're going there at 3. The limit
What?
comes at 5:45, so we'll be there. For
So what just occurred is the officer of the watch, quite loudly and directly to the sergeant, has said, "I will check with Lady Vukta." And at that point, suddenly you see the corporal go, "Sir, sir," and he points back into the back towards the town square. And through the dim mist and the patter of light rain, you see a figure carrying a lantern. Of course, it's now dawn. The lantern is still lit, yet this figure's still carrying a lantern, walking purposefully towards where you guys are. As he comes closer, you recognize him
Oh, that guy.
Is that the guy that's our friend?
Isaac.
as Lord Christoph.
Oh,
Christoph.
Chrissy!
He's our friend.
He is our friend?
Yeah, he got us out of something.
Is that when we got fucked up by Lady Bar?
He
And
saved
at that point,
us.
let's break for dinner.
Yeah.
Cool. Chrissy!
Chrissy.
As your attention is drawn to that, one of the corporal who was talking to the sergeant sees Christoph approaching and goes, "Lord Christoph, Lord Christoph!" And then suddenly everyone spins round and braces up and almost puts themselves into a line. The guy in front of you, Lord Benton, doesn't know what to do. Watch you, or go over and stand in the line. Watch you, stand in the line. Watch you.
Which guy, sorry?
This guy who's standing in front of you.
The guard.
The guard. Who,
Yeah,
the guy who
the
got
young-
left behind and was like looking at a funny hat, and like was left to like keep you all in check there.
I lean in and kind of say, you should go with your friend.
Okay, give me a persuasion check. You are allowed to use digital, by the way, but I appreciate the effort.
Oh, I'll print it out every time.
Very good.
Yeah, it just saves me
dirty 20.
scrolling.
Hey?
Dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20. I thought you said 30-20.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20.
Although it's not. Shouldn't
Not
be
natural.
realistic. I have +9.
It's not natural though.
Yeah, so I got an 11 plus 9.
Yeah.
That's what a dirty 20 is.
He basically conforms and goes and stands there, leaving all of you here, and then this guy who's the corporal, and then this guy who the sergeant also turn, and this guy walks towards there. Christoph is almost avoiding him, so he stops. Christoph stops
And talks to my mum.
and bows and goes, "Mama," gives her a bow, and Mama mutters something indistinguishable from the distance you are, and they continue into the fog rain. He then says, he stops, he turns back, and he says to the guard commander, he says, "Lord Benton may pass. He and his friends are under the protection of Lord Strahd." "It is good to see you," he says as he walks towards you flamboyantly.
Always a
These guards
pleasure,
move back
Christoph.
here. These guys sort of basically, very quickly, hustle back away into the building from
Thank
whence
you for
they
keeping
came.
the barking dogs at bay, Christoph.
Lord Benton, I see you have some new friends. What is your name, young lady?
Lexington.
Lexington. And what brings you to Vallaki, Lexington?
I was just hoping to do a bit of shopping, if that's okay.
Finish shopping. I see.
Yeah.
He looks you up and down and goes, "Yes, quite a good plan." And you, young man,
Rude.
What brings you to Vallaki?
Oh, the same reason as Lexington.
Shopping?
Shopping.
Yep. Shopping for some food, some equipment.
Well, food would be quite appropriate for you too. He looks you up and down. And he,
So disdainful of tourism.
he goes, I see.
I forgot he
And what
doesn't
is your
know
name?
Victoria.
Ah, Victoria. Show us your fangs.
Are you a child?
No.
Or is that a different campaign?
Different campaign.
Okay, you've got some shit in your teeth.
Yes, but you don't actually have fangs, do you?
No.
Exactly.
But I do bite.
Yes. But you find his comment interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christoph, please.
Please.
Oh, Victoria. So lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Ah, and I see. Your friends, the young lady, what happened to her? The redhead.
She's actually marrying Strahd. That's
Ah.
correct. Is that he's talking about Irene here?
What's joy to Lord Strahd that must bring?
There is no more joy than young immortal love. That's what I always say.
I see. And you fully intend to return in a 10-day?
Are you invited to Strahd's wedding? You seem to know a lot about when it is and why. Despite not knowing his bride, Lord Christoph. What little birdie is whispering in your ear?
There's not too many birds in Vallaki, Lord Benton.
Naturally. What little spider weaves a web in your ear,
Oh.
Christoph?
I love your reference. He doesn't answer you, in fact, and he turns back to Lexington and says, well, I'm sure it's been a long journey overnight. I've made arrangements at the Blue Water Inn for you all.
Ooh, I think we've stayed there before.
Was it nice? I can't remember. Is it comped?
Is that Christoph's inn?
No. The Blue Water Inn, just to bring you up to speed, was the Martikov family. Erwin, Danica Martikov. They were related to the Martikovs of the Wizards of the Wine.
That's why we went searching for wine for a few months.
Yes. So, Erwin and Danica are the husband and wife.
Ah, so we have stayed there before.
Yes.
Okay.
And you might recall that they assisted you in your escape or your early departure just before the coup. Do you recall that? Something about ravens.
Yeah, we were there. Someone was in a circle surrounding us.
Yeah.
I recall.
Yeah.
Fucking birds.
So, Lord Christoph has then paused. He's turned to you, Lexington, and said, perhaps you, after you've shopped for appropriate clothing and have fed your colleague there, perhaps you and your friends would join me for an early dinner tonight, for I have something to discuss with you all.
What do you guys think?
I think Christoph's a pretty good chef. I remember meats and cheeses last time.
Christoph's never chefed for you.
Yeah,
Wrong
no,
campaign.
then.
That might have been late. That was at Lady Vuctor's where you went to dinner.
Yeah.
Yes, and he
Okay.
turned up late, and yes.
Okay. Sure. What time, Christoph?
Shall we say half an hour before the sun sets on this wonderful place?
Excellent.
Sounds like a
I'm
good
trying to
watch.
leave this.
I beg your pardon?
this place as
You'll
soon
be
as
there.
possible.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Great news, Lexington.
Are we in front of the stairs?
Please.
Too late now.
Crap.
Too late now.
Auntie.
Let's boogie.
Hang on.
need to
We're just
find-
Hang on
agreeing
with your boogie.
Sorry. He wants to meet for dinner at like 5:30.
5:30? That'll be geriatric like mama.
See, this is what I mean. Someone asking where the armory is so we can get some armor.
Yeah, alright, let's ask him. Christoph. Is he still here?
He's still there. He's just busy chatting to Lexington about dinner.
Okay, well you can organise dinner because that's beneath me, so let me know when you know.
Yeah.
It's done. It's organised.
So, and what did he just say to you? He said, thanked you for accepting his invite and said it looks forward to you
Yeah.
getting some decent clothes to wear. And he says, "Here, this shall assist."
Oh, thank you.
And he drops a small purse into
How
you.
small.
I look haggard too. Can I have some like clothes money?
He spins and he says, as he begins to now strut away, as he
Christoph,
does, "Yes, my dear." And he spins back around.
do you have any spare coins for my shopping trip?
And mine too. Our shopping trip.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay,
Blink, blink,
do a
blink.
persuasion. Yes, you can.
Do I get advantage on this one because
Yeah,
I bought
because
my
I'm
dice?
assisting.
Yes, you can choose to use them.
+4 and 12.
Ooh.
8, 12.
I have +8, so I can try persuading him.
He's here walking away from Lexington, and you've caught his attention. And he goes, "Of course I do.
Yes.
And for you too, my dear.
Oh,
Get your
beautiful.
teeth fixed."
And can I say how uncharacteristically unchivalrous of you to treat old friends with such disdain, Christoph? Surely you would not be this cheap at Strahd's wedding, and we are his honoured guests.
He turns. He looks at you and he smirks. Lord Benton,
You throw
I wouldn't forget you.
I'll take it. You can-
Still counts.
Still count. Money's money.
And he walks off now. Anyone else going to chase him down, tackle him, anything like
I
that?
just say, Christoph,
Dragon.
before you depart,
There we go. Now I have 1 point.
who is this mama?
Maybe I'll share it. We'll all pull it together.
He turns and continues to walk after an appropriate pause. And Christoph disappears into the hustle and bustle.
Maybe we should kill the mama.
I think we should, just to be safe. It's a loose end.
Yep. You already make a wet. What else do you want?
Okay, let's just phrasing.
So, as you all now begin to enter the town square of Vallaki, you notice a significant change in the atmosphere and the mood of the town since Lady Fiona has taken charge. The once bustling and colourful square that you remember when you first arrived, full of posters for festivities and much cheer and merriment, appears much more subdued and restrained. The streets are noticeably quieter and more orderly. Fewer people are out and about. The colourful banners and decorations that were once hung from the buildings have been replaced with more sombre, muted colours. Guards in the Vukta livery patrol the streets, watching the townsfolk closely, and seem to be ready to enforce Lady Fiona's rule with an iron fist. In the centre of the square now, you notice a new addition, a large statue of Lady Fiona Vukta herself, carved in her likeness and bearing a placard declaring her leadership over the town. The statue is currently surrounded by a group of loyalists who are singing praises to Lady Fiona and distribute leaflets proclaiming her leadership of the town.
So, can I recall who was the leader prior to her?
Court, right? Yeah.
Baron Vargas Vallaki.
And he was the guy that helps everyone to be happy.
Correct.
Yep.
Right.
The town square shops and businesses are still open, but you notice a shift in their focus. Many of the shops now sell items that are more practical and essential, such as food and supplies, while the more exotic and frivolous goods have disappeared. The town's famous festivals and events have been cancelled, and you notice that the townsfolk are more subdued and less celebratory. Overall, the town has a palpable sense of tension and unease. Something you sense is that, or what you sense is that there's something amiss beneath the surface.
That was true before the leadership changed, to be honest. This town's always been off.
During my travel, or during Victoria's travel, has she seen or heard anything about Mama before?
No.
Ooh.
But she's old. She must have been around.
There's a lot of old women you probably haven't heard of now.
Yeah. So remembering you two, like Lexington and Asher, have recently been somehow transported either through shipwreck or something onto this island.
So we haven't
And-
been around in the island before.
No, no. So this is actually your first time in Vallaki as well.
Gotcha.
So the three of you have not been to Vallaki before, but the two of you have.
Alright, can we... do we see around town anywhere that looks like a blacksmith?
Yeah. So I'll I won't
Draw it.
I won't draw it, but
N1, N2, N7, N8, N3, N6, or N5.
yes. So
All of the above.
all of the above. So I'm not going to make you wander around. We'll just manage your expectations as you require. But essentially, within the main streets of where you've entered, the township. Well, actually, I'll just go get that map.
Do the guards come?
No, they're just at the door.
No, the guards are back there. Did I
Why
have
are
some
these
extra
guards so
you know?
obsessed with us?
So just
I do
to
that everywhere.
just to orientate you guys, if you just want to have a
Boys,
quick look
please.
here. So this is the guard place that you came in.
Yep.
And you've now sort of walked in through here. Just in this area here is where
The
you know,
main
this
square
is
is?
sort of part of the main square, yeah. But as you have been there before, you might recall this main street runs right through the centre of the town and out through the other gate, which is where you went to the winery. You know, leads
And I think
out
it's where we
out to the
came back
winery.
and I fireballed some people.
Yes, yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
The Blue Water Inn
Self-defense.
is here. So it's about midway through the town. Now, as you go through, most of these buildings on either side here are shops or service or otherwise commercial premises. There are a few houses, but most of these are commercial as you make your way towards the Blue Water Inn, which is here. So, if there's anything that you're particularly looking for, you're passing a blacksmith's.
Yep.
You are passing a general supply store. You're passing a dress and haberdashery. You're passing a greengrocer. Passing
it's the
an
morning,
alchemist.
I reckon we check on plate first.
The blacksmith?
Armory.
Yeah.
An
'cause if it's
Apothecary?
apothecary.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want us to
Apothecary.
look at your armor. Personally, I think that's the most important.
And can we get some stuff that like doesn't take forever to make? Like remember last time we would get some stuff
yeah.
silvered and
Well,
it's
I'm
gonna
wondering
take
if we
days.
can potentially get like
Just
an
buy
on the
one.
rack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't need
Doesn't
no
have to fit
couture
perfect.
plate.
Yeah.
Alright.
We should also
This
need
isn't
to get
Chanel.
some winter wear if we're going to find Chanel.
We also need
That's what I was
her to
thinking.
get a shield.
Shield.
So we need to buff up our
Okay.
tank
Cleric.
Oh, you're cleric.
with 14 AC.
AC.
I know.
I can give you my plate of armor if you need
You have plate?
to. I have a.
I feel like
medium
you're trying to tell
armor.
me I need a dress.
Yeah, you need her to.
No,
Yeah.
not necessarily.
I have a
Do what you
breastplate,
like.
medium armor.
For the wedding.
Alright.
Ask Ben if you should take my suggestions or not.
Never take Duncan's suggestions.
No.
They're always traps.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
It's double-edged sword. You lose
Even if
double-edged.
he thinks he's doing something nice, he'll
That's the reason.
still add something awful.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that.
No free lunches. So can we go to the blacksmith?
You sure can.
We go to the blacksmith.
Okay, as you enter, the clanging of metal upon metal is ricocheting and reverberating around the area around the blacksmithery. People are like throwing terrible glances at him because it's probably only about 6:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
You see a young strapping lad on the bellows, like muscles glistening with sweat already in the early morning.
Damn, how much is he? Alright.
And you see a blacksmith hammering what appears to be some sort of axe,
Cool.
but it appears to be not a combative axe, but more a domestic wood cutting axe.
Cool.
Out of the shadows, a lady comes.
Does she have an appearance?
She does indeed.
She's skinny,
Yeah.
white,
Where's
long
she
hair. Wearing
Skinny white is. Can a female be cis, Ben?
Yes.
Oh,
actually.
excellent. So let's just. Can you take?
Do you know what cis means?
No.
It means it was the gender you were born with.
Is that right?
So a cis female just means a woman who was born a female.
Really? See, I learn something every day.
But will you retain it?
No.
And will you use it?
No. So,
So a cis female walks up to us. We are assuming.
yes. red-headed.
Red-headed.
Skinny.
So, the blacksmith himself
Buxom.
is buxom blacksmith Bill.
Oh, he's got his shirt on.
Billowina.
Big.
Wait, what?
It's not
Hello.
shirtless.
No, that's not the guy.
Oh, is that the
Oh.
strapping man? Or is that the blacksmith?
That's the blacksmith.
Apparently there's a strapping man and a
Lady.
Ew.
cis lady.
Would you really trust plate armor
Are
made
these
by a woman?
is this one gold piece? Can I put this into my inventory as one gold piece? Duncan?
I beg your pardon?
Duncan? Is that one gold piece? Can I put that into my inventory as one gold piece?
Yeah, of course it can. Of course you can.
So
Alright.
That's 2 gold pieces for you, Carl.
So just sort of randomly scattered around bits of equipment. The blacksmith is here over this hearth, bashing away. Strapping young semi-naked man.
oh my god, you're so rich.
I
Fernando.
know. Don't tell Ben.
Not so strapping. Is here billowing.
Oh, he can buy you
I'll
some.
see if I can find a better one for you, Mel,
I
to
say
Yeah, I'm
check
gonna
out
flirt
from
with him, but
previous
that's pretty ordinary.
campaigns.
And a red-headed pregnant woman comes. Who's that? What's that? Oh, that's Mama.
just if she's
No, no,
pregnant.
the child. A red-headed
Is it,
pregnant woman comes out
I
and
have
goes,
300.
"How may I help you?
What about you address?
You want a dress? You're in the wrong shop."
Hello, is the lady talking to me?
Yes.
Talk to the lady.
So we're after some plate armor.
Plate armor? What do you think we have plate armor here? Have a look.
Oh,
You'll never get
what do
armor.
you make here?
Trash.
Rocks. Do you know where we can buy armor?
Well, we're the only smithy in town, really.
Oh,
Do you make armor?
Yeah, of course we make armor.
Can you
Where do you
make
think
us?
the City Watch get theirs from?
Can you make us some armor like today?
in the
Pay
next
extra.
couple hours.
Tell me. Tell me, she says. And then she takes a seat. Because, like, she's heavily pregnant. I told you she was pregnant.
No,
Yeah.
you just had a sister.
No, I did.
fuck's
Did
sake.
you not hear me say that she was pregnant?
He's out here on ChatGPT. Give me a background for a female blacksmith. And they're like, she's pregnant. She's about to
Pregnant.
bankrupt him by
Pink hair.
putting a kid out there.
I know.
The
All my,
government
all my
said
descriptions
college.
before are
Until I saw
ChatGPT
it.
4. So
Oh wow.
I love it. It's good. I've got plenty more stacked up. Ready.
Excellent. Can't wait to see.
I just want a teleprompter now so I can like look at you and read it.
Well, as long as we don't have any more 70-year-old women with 15-year-old children.
16-year-olds.
Sorry, my bad. That makes multitudes of them. Duncan's like an elderly woman and her son who was 16.
No, they just said it's fine.
And then Mel was a little offended
I'm like,
because she's got a 16-year-old,
70-year-old.
implying people with
I'm
16-year-old
old.
children
Oh,
are
right,
elderly.
you're so elderly now.
Oh.
Geriatric. All right.
when you
So-
become 70.
Okay.
Yes. Stop doing the maths with Lily and I, all of you.
No comment.
Why doesn't he say anything?
Gonna be as
Duncan.
old as
Does she
you
have
now.
any armor on the rack ready to go?
No. There is no armor on the rack.
What does
How
she sell?
long
Refuse
is
to
it?
let us have armor.
She says, "Sure, we can take an order for armor, a plate for yourself."
Mm-hmm.
She stands up and she mysteriously pulls out a tape measure, and she starts to measure your shoulders
Because what are you? Are you a human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
your
I
other
was gonna
bits.
Say if you're a gnome.
How long does it take to make
Oh,
armor?
well, it depends on the quality. Are you want full plate armor, like head to toe?
Yeah.
Heavy armor.
Do you want me to negotiate it?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure at some point they're gonna make us like come back. Like,
Yeah,
this
that's
town.
right. I'm gonna try and avoid that.
Okay, Benty.
And I go,
So it's for him.
no.
It's for her.
It's for her. You can
Right.
speak to me. Eyes up, yes. And I go, the preference is full plate. Because this one is a treasured gift unto the world, and we would like to protect her at all costs. She is a beacon of light in these dark days.
Okay. 750 gold pieces and
Right.
6 months.
Oh,
Excellent.
man.
And how do we get it in 6 hours?
she laughs, and the blacksmith stops banging, and he just like turns around and he goes,
Oof. So,
yes, it's not something that we keep in stock.
I'm aware.
I'd have to make it from scratch, but
Okay.
the 750 gold is no problem.
Immediately?
I don't know, but we're like, what can we get in like
6 hours.
6 hours?
What can we
Surely
get
it'd be
in 6
a
seconds?
little cheaper.
6 hours at a pinch.
Yeah. I'm working on a chain shirt for one of the officers of the... And he pauses and his eyes roll up. Vokta. And he like looks furtively at you.
It's all good. We're safe. You're in a safe space.
We won't tell.
But what? And he gets no... What? Tell what? I've said nothing. We're making for the Vokta now.
Excellent. Well, maybe we will tell if you don't sell it to us.
Who are you going to tell? And he gets a bit more nervous and...
Christoph,
And Mama.
we'll tell Lady Vokta
And Mama.
and Mama simultaneously. Letters will go out at dawn if you don't sell us this armor.
Give me...
There's a dead man's switch.
Give me a persuasion check. You little
Tell
shit.
everyone.
I'll tell everyone you've ever met. I'll drop pamphlets from the sky. That's gonna be a 12.
Oh, how bad did you roll?
Poorly.
He pauses while the Dungeon Master swallows some garlic bread. I just told you what was happening.
Yeah, it's very good.
He bangs down his hammer and he goes, enough. I know of you. You're that Christoph's friend.
I wouldn't call us friends, I'd call us people that have met. Are you friends with everyone you've met, sir?
You're the people who Wagner wanted dead.
We are the people Wagner wanted dead.
And Christoph interfered.
He did,
You've been to the castle, yes?
naturally.
You've met the vampire.
Oh. We don't have proof he's a vampire, but one assumes.
You've met him.
I've met his lordship. We are his honoured guests.
He like takes a step back, and the guy who was like foofing the bellows has stopped, and like he now like just scampers back behind some of the blacksmithing equipment in the sort of area. But he's watching, and he's sort of moving now. There's like a shelving between where you guys are and him, and he's like moving like underneath it like this.
Can I take out the wedding invitation and hand it to the blacksmith?
Sure.
And I say, if you
He
are
takes
able-
it and
if-
he goes,
Can you read?
I can't read. And he calls
Yeah.
his wife over.
Alright, I thought that might be the case. Hand it to her.
Yeah. She reads it and she goes, yes, they're with him.
Yeah, now, his lordship is a close friend of ours. And he granted us a boon for being his treasured friends. It would be dreadful if I requested that boon be to take your unborn child and turn it into a knight. But surely we would never do that for such
Roll an intimidation.
treasured friends.
Oh man.
Man.
Oh, it's a good choice.
Man.
It's a good choice.
Oh,
That is a
if you ever need to derail a
16.
DM.
Look, just sell us some armor, Duncan. All of this could have been a simple transaction. You'll never just sell us
I
armor.
could. 750 gold pieces, 6 months to make. Plate armor.
16.
He picks up the hammer in one hand and the axe in the other. He goes, you might be Strahd's protected spawn. But what you and your Vokta friends have done here, and that Christoph, we cannot stand. You must leave. Do not threaten my wife and my child.
We will gladly leave when this transaction is complete. Now, you were speaking of some armor. Now, our preference is rather than some rinky-dink chainmail that, looking at the quality of the shop, will likely rust as we walk out the door, we were thinking something more along the lines of splint mail. So if you could beef up that chainmail, we'd be much obliged and willing to pay with coin. And we would overlook this silly disrespect that you put upon his lordship, and actually... would
His
never
wife
mention-
leans in and whispers in his ear.
Yeah, she seems to calm her head.
He goes, split mail for this one
Yes. 6 hours.
tomorrow.
I'll allow it.
250 gold pieces.
Throw in a shield and
Payment
stuff.
up front.
We'll pay up front with a shield.
He looks around and you can see that there's like
It's some metal and some wood. I'm sure you can manage it.
there'll be no trouble.
No.
I give you my word. As long as you give me your word on the life of your unborn child if you break your bond.
He lifts things as you and you
I
threaten
mean,
his child again.
your child is as safe as you are honest.
He bangs down on a cool part of the block that he was not where he's been hammering, but it's like a cooler part. Points to it. Says, "I see a gold first, and then we have a deal."
I pull out 250 gold and I drop it on the table. And I go, my treat.
Now, hang on. Where are you getting 250 gold from?
It is in my bag. I'm not questioning it. I don't know where. I assume somewhere along the way we got loot.
I have a pile.
We did
Because
get
I
a lot of
know
gems.
the last time I
Yes,
went to
you got a
buy
lot of
something.
gems.
Yeah, I think it's the gems. 'cause
So
the
are
last time
are you two claiming that the
If Benji
boxes
doesn't
with all
pay,
the D&D
I
stuff
can
in?
pay.
Hey?
If Benji doesn't pay,
No,
I can pay.
I do
You can
recall
pay.
we got loot. I
Okay,
think it was
okay.
at the... No, I got it. I've already taken it out. I think it was at the wizarding place or something.
Oh, the Wizard of the Wines.
Yeah, because I remember we
see
got
it.
some gems and
Yeah,
shit.
you
And
did.
I added that in. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming somewhere along the way because I remember I had 30 gold and you refused to let me spend it because it wasn't Strahd.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yes.
wasn't bit Strahd.
Yep, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Yeah.
go to a
So
currency
I have
converter.
local currency in the way of shiny rocks. Excellent. There
Why
we
do I
go.
have nothing?
And I hold out my hand with a shit-eating grin on it.
Alright, there's your 250 gem.
That I give.
Give it straight back.
Thank you. This transaction is complete.
The transaction is complete.
And I hold out my hand and I smile.
He
Just
turns.
So smiley.
Bang. Bang.
Let's get out of here.
Bang.
I look at his wife and I raise an eyebrow and I turn on a foot and leave.
She just basically, like, resting bitch face, looks at you.
Cool. And I go, where to next?
Fellows boy returns.
Look, I got you an upgrade and a
Thank
shield,
you.
so.
I don't need both of those. So after we walk out of the shop, I don't need both of those.
Why?
So someone else, because like someone else can take a shield.
No, you.
But no one
you-
else is proficient in shields. You've
you
got a
are,
rogue,
you are.
you've got a blood hunter that.
Now,
uses
so
two
can I
different
just
weapons.
remind
You're the only
you
one.
that she did measure you, remember?
Yeah.
Came and she did measure you, so
It's
she
your-
knows
Okay,
your
so the plate
measurements.
armor, the
It has
split
to
No,
be
no,
stuff.
splint
No,
armor.
no, you're getting splint armor and a shield.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
So we'll
So
stay
it's good that
tonight.
we are staying the night then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got you an upgrade. That's huge.
Thank you.
it's you need them.
I will buy everyone lunch or
I will
need a
order
better-
lobster.
Five is
Yes.
Buy me a
How
better
do I-
bow
how
or
much
like
is it?
better.
Look, I
I'll
just.
buy the stole though.
The crossbow.
I have 10.
Give me
I
that.
will. Okay.
I'm taking that back.
I need
I
two.
don't think
I
we
need
got
two.
it.
One,
Let's
two.
go something like this.
Okay, let's go to
If we get 5.
And I just wanted.
She doesn't have 10,000. No, she
My
doesn't.
inventory.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get.
It's really hard.
In my
I know.
inventory.
Like, I just want to pay for
Ash is
price.
noble, so
I
I
also
Yeah,
have
no, you don't
this.
have 10,000.
This is
So,
my weapon damage.
15.
but
That's
I can
15
have
gold
easy.
pieces.
So if I get
Oh,
plus 2,
this.
plus 3, I do more damage.
Okay, where can we
You
get
give
like
people things
three
and then forget them and
bows?
act like we're
No,
cheating.
no, plus 3, I think it's a legendary.
Like the one with the. Oh,
Yeah, oh
that's
god, I
tricky.
gave you that. Well, I regret it now because you're using it. So, I'm going to say you cheated.
Gosh.
Man,
I forgot you had that and I didn't build this encounter around it. So
But I
you don't have
Oh, cool.
Nine,
I've got a cloak of shadows. I just don't use.
21, You have another. So what did I say? 15 plus
I think
21.
that went really well.
How do
It
I
does.
add it? Manage inventory?
Well, because you
Yeah,
have
let's go in there and
like,
add
all your
15
skills are
plus
very
21,
good
which
for
is
you. Like my
36.
skills shit.
Just in case
I
you're
have, what do
wondering.
you mean my skills? I just
So you got
work
36
until it
gold
works.
pieces.
No, but I have persuasion negative 9.
But don't talk to people.
That's
Because
why I never talk to
what are you good at? Religion and shit, aren't you?
No, I'm
Investigation. You have advantage on them all as well.
Only since it's
7.
just one, only for
So
undead.
here.
Oh,
What you
okay.
got?
So Arcana is undead. Nature is
I need
undead.
one.
Right,
doing?
so we
Doing
need to
gold.
get what did you want to get?
Total currency.
What was your
go to-
shopping mission?
Oh,
Go to
Mel?
currency.
That's
So
easier.
gold.
Dress?
Yeah.
I
Just
thought
we
she
need to get
wanted
No,
some armor,
gold.
didn't she?
So
No, she couldn't get
Why not?
36,
Hers is leather.
31. None.
Because she's
Add.
currently using, I think she said, studded leather. Leather
36.
even.
You've got 7
I have
copper.
Oh, which is the
Oh,
best
hang
you're
on.
going to get for light armor.
Ooh,
so
she
Seven-
can have mine.
add 7 copper.
Studded leather that I'm
she's
not
already got
using.
studded leather.
Okay.
Do you have studded leather, Mel?
I don't know. Hang on, I'm trying to add coins.
Oh, sorry.
And it's not working. Why is it not working?
There's a green ad.
What do you say?
Because I've got like
It's not working.
hard skin because I
Oh my
have
God.
dragon
What?
Click.
ancestry. So
Oh.
I've got like
Oh,
good armor
idiot.
just wearing a robe.
And you can
Oh.
put it all in at
Sorcerer.
once and then click add.
Okay.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
7 copper.
Yeah.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 silver.
Proud of how that went. I think it went really well.
Yeah.
I have 5 gold,
And then
6
another
gold, and 3
5 gold I just found. So gold pieces in this game have a dragon on it. Silver has a griffin, and copper is the small Pegasus one.
Do you want this?
And you
since I
don't have
this?
10,000. I'll come back to you.
No, I only
In
have
my
5 gold
inventory for
and
some
3
reason.
copper.
You have 5 gold and 3 copper.
Yeah, 3 silver.
Okay, so you two.
What did you
Well, I start off with the thing.
What type of armor do you have?
Where do I find it?
You just has
I
leather
just
armor.
inventory.
Just leather.
Yep.
Alright.
How do you know Parker? Where does it say?
Maybe
Leather.
we'll tomorrow then,
Ah,
when I
light
get mine.
armor, leather.
Okay. I suggest we try to get you
Light.
studded leather. Oh,
That's
did you say
what
you
you
have
have.
studded leather?
Thank you.
Yeah, I have studded leather. So
Great,
when
well,
I
you
get
can-
Plus
my
Victoria.
plate armor, Mel, you can take my
I also have a gem.
studded leather.
That's 50
And that'll give
gold
you an
pieces.
upgrade.
50 gold pieces.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you.
1
Yep,
gem
it'll
worth
add-
50.
Plus
So
one.
put that in as a gem, not as
It
currency.
gives an
Yep.
extra.
2.
And Mel,
No, but I
there's
mean,
the
I
rest
think she
of
has plus one.
Do I
already.
your
need to do
coin.
something?
Oh, okay.
There's the rest of your
Yeah,
coins.
so she'll
It
get
adds
an,
Ah,
an
I was
extra
doing
one
it so
on
that you
it.
could keep
Okay.
them.
How many
Yep.
coins is
No,
this?
no, no.
Hers is currently plus
You
one.
keep your
This will be
coins.
plus two.
How many is this?
Okay.
We'll count it.
Oh, I thought you counted it.
No. So just for the new players, so Nick, Parker, and Mel.
Yep.
Now that you're playing my game and we're out of the castle, as these guys know, if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Yep.
He's such a liar.
What?
No, unless I'm playing
Well, I'm
digital.
happy to buy this and stuff.
But Kelly, is that not true? Have you got some of your equipment cards that you could show, please?
Equipment cards.
Yeah.
I got all these coins from the last campaign I'm not allowed to use because they don't have the right thing
Currency.
on them.
Yeah, he
And
gave
there's
us-
no
he gave
currency
us a whole bunch
converter
of-
in Vallaki
Yeah,
or Barovia
how
or
is it
anywhere.
gold, not
You go in
gold?
there and they just...
Treat you like shit.
Also, Duncan, I have a critter head for trophy for some reason.
A what?
A critter head
Earrings.
for trophy.
Critter head trophy.
Market ready.
Don't know.
That
Maybe
I
you
can
can
sell.
swap it for
Where'd
a
you get that
crossbow.
from? When you created the character?
No,
I
when
still have goblin coins.
You can. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
use.
I lose track, but Duncan just assumes
All of
we
that.
always cheat.
Okay, I have...
You are now able to convert that
like,
Excellent.
In this
Sell your
town.
critter.
Okay.
Alright.
Head.
for the cost of 1, 2,
Are you taking my gems?
3, 4 gems.
Ooh.
That's the currency conversion.
Alright.
Okay.
Basically
Alright.
in
So how
Bali
much
at this
you
point.
have?
You're getting
So
screwed
do I
up.
have to take away those 4 gems from my thing and the thing?
Yes.
Duncan, can we find a
Huh.
crossbow shop?
Okay.
A crossbow shop.
Yeah, like ye old crossbows.
Ye old crossbows. Yes, you can.
Excellent.
Oh, I have more stuff.
And then we'll go to the
Do
local.
you need a coin purse?
yes, please.
And then we'll go to the local apothecary and spend whatever's left on healing potions.
Some potions and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also need some winter wear, like pants or.
Maybe we can
boots
buy
or-
like a coat.
Hey
each.
Duncan, I just found a bunch of
You've got a cloak.
coins.
I've got a
Oh,
cloak.
Yeah,
you've got a
where?
cloak, You've got a
What
cloak.
in my coin pouch?
I've got
Okay, so count, add those. So whatever
And
you've
gem.
got is
How
what
much
you've
are
got.
the gems worth?
50
50.
gold.
Well, each
Copper.
colour is worth something different.
Inflation!
A yellow one.
So Mel, to give you an idea, if you wanted a potion of animal friendship and you buy it, I give you a card.
Okay.
And then that's it. So that's your equipment. So does that make sense?
I have none of them.
Huh? No, you don't. You've only
Okay.
got what you've got.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I have
I
20.
thought you did. Yeah.
Gold.
There you go.
I have some stuff.
Yeah. From when you play. That's how I
71
play
gold.
in-person games.
That's all I have. Something good to
Ooh, I have potions.
Ring off.
There you go.
I got that off.
So you can have all that, whatever that is.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
right.
She
Rations
left.
and that's boring.
No, rations are
She
important.
didn't want
I have
it.
no
Food.
idea
I have
what
food.
It is pretty. What does it do?
Never heard of this.
Okay. When I
Recharge
fail a
Create
dexterity saving throw,
Yep.
Why is some of my gold is silver gold?
spend one of its charges.
Okay, so crossbow shop, Ben.
Yes, please.
Instead, this comp-
Yep.
Yep, who's buying the crossbow?
Me.
Crossbows are us.
Right.
25 gold pieces.
Just a normal crossbow?
Light crossbow.
Do you have anything better?
Like +3?
+3? Because I,
No plus threes, you guys.
I already have +1 crossbow.
You don't
Good
ask.
Yeah. What was the best crossbow you have?
The best crossbow that they have.
Yeah.
Let me check for you.
Because I'm happy to
Are
spend
even
more.
the silver ones still gold? Because they're the same
No,
symbol.
it's silver ones.
I will
No, but it's the
also
exact
pitch
same
in.
symbol on both sides.
I have a short bow, I have arrows, I have a crossbow bolt case, crossbows, another short bow, I've got arrows, I've got a light crossbow.
I have 2 light crossbow that
wait,
plus
hang on.
1.
I only have one light crossbow.
No, I already have that. Mine is +1 as well. Alright.
Oh, back
That's okay.
You don't want any more crossbows?
No, thank you. Do you have a better rapier or?
Oh, I might have a rapier for you.
Uh,
Are you looking for plus magic
yeah,
item?
magic item.
You're not
Yes.
going to find that in Vallaki. Yeah. So there's some long swords, war hammers, great swords.
No.
Anyone interested in any of that? Not
So
really.
there's no magical item in Vallaki
No.
at all.
No, not in Vallaki, mate. This is Curse of Strahd. This is misery. It's misery.
Love company.
Anyone
Yeah.
wants the great sword or crossbow?
No, I have a rapier and 2 light bow. Light crossbow. They're actually
At the same place, you can actually also purchase leather armor, studded leather armor, padded armor, traveler's clothes.
Maybe when you
Traveler's clothes.
yeah, warm jackets.
What do you need to climb the mountain?
Yes,
A warm jacket. Do you have one
you're likely to need a warm jacket.
Do you have a warm jacket?
Can we get some ropes? We should have ropes already.
I do.
Do you have ropes? I don't have ropes. Oh, I have 50 feet of rope.
Yep.
We might need some lights, but then we can have fireball and stuff like that. So pickaxe would be handy. Do you have some? Where can I get some chain and pickaxe? Or do they not need chain? Do they have chain?
They're pretty fucking. Do you want to go back to the blacksmith?
No, no. Like, is it a normal shop to sell chain?
I have no idea. But I'm not going back to that blacksmith.
Aren't you going to go pick your
Yeah.
stuff up?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
I'm not going to rock the boat.
And
before
I'll just
then.
duck in. Like, you guys can wait out front while I just duck in and get
It's prepaid.
I
so,
have a set of fine clothes.
and I'll burn
I
that.
have
Yeah,
set of
fine
armor.
clothes, yeah, but you're not wearing it.
No,
so-
but I've got a set for the wedding. So
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
mine.
Pip, do you want to buy some rations?
You're already wearing your clothes.
So, here's how we do shopping.
Fine clothes.
Shopping.
Who wants shop one?
What's shop 1? Like, what's its theme?
Shop one.
Alright, I'll
This
take
is
shop
general
one.
outfitters stuff.
Okay.
Alright, I'll take shop 1.
I'll take shop 2.
Do they have prices on them? They
What's
sure do.
Shop 3.
Alright, I have pittance.
What's happening?
Oh, sorry,
I have
Kels.
crowbars.
What?
I have common clothes. No. 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 I have chalk. I don't have any chalk. I have
Kels.
a bullseye lantern.
you are in the
All
apothecary.
bearings.
Well, you can. I'll swap new shops later.
Yeah.
Do we need a rowboat?
We need ration.
Mel,
I've got a bit.
you are in another
We
shop.
need to stick on the
Yeah.
table.
Now, guys, swap around if you need,
I'll just buy some supplies.
because it's not. They're all obviously not the same.
Do we need parchment?
No, we don't need
Do
parchment.
we need lantern?
No, because I can make light.
Yeah. Clothes have nothing. Hammer,
So choose what you want, and then you need to pay me for it.
crowbar. Crowbar. Sword.
I'm gonna buy a wolfskin cloak. It's very tempting to buy a mirror.
Right.
Alright, I did not get chains, so you can look at my shit.
Is it on my one?
I buy
Have
my
you got a
cloak.
potion as well? I think you did.
Great.
Did you have a potion?
A hammer? I think a hammer is
I bought a hammer.
Oh, okay.
I bought a hammer. I bought a crowbar.
There's so many
Potion of healing.
And some pins that I
Okay.
don't
I have
So-
a healing thing on here.
A potion of healing?
Right,
That's just a standard potion of healing.
Duncan, I'm buying a wolfy cloak so I can be cold when
Okay, hand me the cash.
My digital wallet.
Let me see you deduct it.
Anyone
Go
want a
find your stuff, you two. Go find your. Well, he has to find.
I'm
his
pretty
cards.
sure I gave it back to you because I was like, I'm gonna.
Can you?
I don't have one.
No,
because-
so I will print
Yeah.
between now and next game.
Yeah.
I'll print your inventory.
What about
Yeah,
your
so
little portable
I
printer?
have a cloak
Oh, I
of
didn't bring it
displacement.
because it's with the iPad.
I have
Yes,
the,
you can have it.
I have the cloak of
You're
displacement.
finished with this.
Yes, I only.
Who else wants more stuff?
This one doesn't have a price.
And you need to negotiate with me.
Oh, I'm happy to pay market price. 2 gold pieces.
Yeah. That's what's on it is what you pay.
But you said I have to negotiate with you.
No.
I asked
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like,
if there's no price.
I'm not gonna negotiate over 2 gold.
Did anyone else want to have a look through another shop?
Me.
Me.
Is that the original shop you gave me?
I've got
You
a
haven't
block
What you-
split anything?
yeah, that's what you gave
exactly
me.
what I
Swap?
gave you.
Yeah.
For another shop.
I've got.
Okay,
Hang on.
this shop,
Do we need oil?
Nick,
I'm getting some oil.
Look in your
Nick,
inventory because
this
I
shop,
have
I
oil.
need you to
That's
keep
'cause you're-
together.
I've got
because it's
two
a
oils.
separate shop.
Yeah.
You're a rogue, I'm not.
Mel, did you want that now?
Maybe.
Or you're in the
I'm still looking
apothecary.
for this one.
Ben, did you want another shop?
No.
I'll get that one after this.
I don't want you. Oh, actually, you can mix that up with the ones that you've got now. Nick, you need to keep that one separate.
Yeah. Only this one separate, yeah?
Yeah, only that one separate.
Alright, I have my wolfy cloak.
What if I need something from this shop? Should I take it out?
Yep.
There's another shop.
Has
The
anyone noticed my cloak yet?
Are you wearing it?
Yes.
What colour is it?
Wolf coloured.
Are you like?
Wolf colour.
Are you pruning?
I've got the wolf head on the top of my head, like a hoodie.
Aha!
Do we want a boat?
No.
Have you? So
Oh,
have
there's
you guys
another
lost
pile
your
there.
chests? Has Nick got a chest?
We never.
No, I
we
never
don't
had
have
a
a
chest.
You have a chest.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
No,
you did.
You're such a liar. I
You
didn't.
did?
Totally got a chest. Every one of you got a chest.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
You did, I didn't.
I did not. I did not. I assure you, I did not. I would not lose a chest. I never got one.
Okay, next game I'll bring 2 chests. They'll be full of coins.
Coins overflow. Thank you. And we won't lose that, and we'll keep it here.
Yeah,
but no,
and then
I,
keep this stuff. And so I'll print Nick's inventory out. I'll print
because
yours
I'm
out
pretty
again.
sure our old game we were
Thank you,
bringing our own chests that we were using.
I
but
never. I just
no, because
don't.
remember you had that.
You
Oh
had
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. But
Yes.
but yeah, I've
Kels,
never
do you
had
want
a
to go
chest.
to a normal store? Is that the one you just?
Yes, I'm
Nick,
happy.
that's
Does
that
anyone
one?
want to shop
So
apothecary?
these are the one that comes.
Yeah, yeah, you can
So
buy
we
from
can-
there, but I need to put this one back in a special
It's just
spot.
the same.
Because that's the. I only took 2 things off that.
Yeah, that's cool. No worries. Okay.
I would like to buy these 3 things and negotiate for this thing.
Okay, you got 150.
This blanket.
Oh, sorry, 125.
125.
125.
Yep.
Pay me that.
Do you want?
No, I want coins.
I don't have 150 of those, but I do in the thing.
Well, these 50 each. 100.
Ah.
So the reds are 50 each.
Okay.
All right. And then give me 25
25?
gold pieces.
Or
Or
It's a really crappy.
one of these.
one of these used to
Actually,
be
these are
25.
20. Well, they're 20. So and then 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
10 gold pieces, please.
Should you buy some holy water, Cal?
I have holy water.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say,
I
'cause
also-
Thank you.
I'm
you.
also making some bottle of
How many
oil.
days
And the one without
Does
the
everyone
price?
have enough
I'm not
rations?
finding danger.
Sorry.
Do we need rations and stuff?
Yeah, let's get
For how
like
many days?
I have
Well,
I have
10
nothing.
days.
already.
So 10 days, 10 ration if you can.
I have 0.
Yeah, so you might want to get some.
we need some
because we've got to be back to the wedding in the 10
10
days.
days. So if you buy 10, you'll definitely have
And
enough.
Christoph's making dinner for
We should
us
buy some
tonight.
So 9.
Here. I'll give those to you.
I don't need 2
Thank
crowbar.
you.
I
Okay,
want
I'll
my-
add them to my thing.
I'm
And this guy?
I'm not gonna buy any. I've got fuck all gold.
Are you letting me keep that?
No.
No, I'm
but
How
I don't
much?
need crowbar. Do we need crowbar?
We probably only need one. It can't hurt to have it.
I'll swap the crowbar for that. I don't need that. Do we need a pole?
The shopkeeper's in
No.
is googling.
This one. There you go.
I suggest we figure out what's up with my mark.
Potion visibility is a very rare consumable item.
I've
The
seen
official
that.
guidelines it should cost between 2.5 and 25,000. So 2.5.
2,500 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, we can keep that.
What
Potion.
if we agree to pay you back 10,000 gold in 11 days?
No.
Can I flirt with the shopkeeper?
You can try. Do you
I'm
want to?
wearing plates, so maybe do a bit of a, oh no, my
I have
studded
gold.
leather.
I have gold vestments. Can I just?
I love
can
it.
I just put the potion in my pocket? And
You really want to try that?
No.
You sure? Do you want
I'm
it?
not Fenty. Okay. Deception.
Are you going to try that?
Is it a man or a woman?
It's a man,
Is he old or young?
my age.
Do you think I can
So
just
choose
like,
carefully.
do you think I can just like throw something over there, hope that he looks at it, and then slip the potion in my pocket? Like, I throw a trinket because I have lots of those because I'm a girl. So I throw a trinket out of.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yes.
Okay.
While she throws that, can I use Mage Hand to slap?
You're not there. She's by herself. You're not.
Oh, we're all in different shops. Oh, I can't help you, Kel. I have so many ways. I can
Okay,
help.
Kel. You're at disadvantage
What?
because you've got a handful of potions.
Ah, okay. But I'm also like doing this because I've got my
Seductively.
hands full.
Okay.
I just
First,
got
give me
so much.
give me a
I
performance
love
performance
potions.
check. I need this to spin properly.
19.
19?
Plus.
You said it was at a. You said performance check and
Yeah,
then
performance check.
deception at disadvantage.
Yeah, so performance check.
So that's my performance.
Yeah, what's your plus?
None. Sorry,
Okay,
it's plus
so
0.
I'm giving you've lost your disadvantage. You're just at a normal check now.
Okay, a normal
Okay,
check.
what's your normal check? What's your plus?
Sleight of hand is plus 2.
Plus 2.
Oh,
Okay.
I believe in you.
This guy's perception is plus 4. Ben, I want you to place your finger on this spinning.
Okay.
Shit.
Go.
Got a 18.
Oh,
An
18.
11, actually. It's to the left of your finger. We'll do it
Great.
once more.
At 11. Alright.
And then that way it's fit. You know what
Statistically.
you're doing. To the left of your finger.
Plus 4, 6.
You
So
gotta
you
beat a
have
6.
You have
I got
to beat
my
a
potion?
6. No,
What
have
did you
I have
get?
to beat a 6. I didn't do anything. I was waiting for you to do your thing. I got a 13.
Plus
We got a
15.
Plus
2 is
2.
15.
Yeah.
We did it. We saved the day. We stole. We stole from a small business. I'm basically the liberal.
But I
doctor.
must. Yes. Thank you so much. I love this store. This is the best store ever. I feel like I will come back here. I'm going to tell all my friends about this store. This is the best store ever. What's it called?
Shop 3.
Shop, you guys, shop 3
See us
is
on
the best.
Google.
Oh my god, I
shop.
want to go to shop 3.
Yeah.
So good.
You
I'm
have to
coming.
go. There's this great guy there.
Shop
He's
3 is
fantastic.
closed for stock taking.
Uh,
Okay, who's up for purchasing next? You?
This is all I found.
Grappling hook.
Yeah, I figured since we're going up a
Have you
mountain.
gone through the other shops?
Yeah, all the good stuff was gone by the time I got it.
You got a grappling hook.
you got a grappling
Yeah,
hook.
I'm gonna go up a
Basically,
mountain.
Unless you want
2
some
gold
piston,
pieces,
you can
please.
buy them.
Nah.
Oh, I
2
got
gold pieces,
mine.
please.
Okay.
Yeah, mate.
Do I give you the real one?
Yes.
Where I've got a crowbar and a hammer. We don't have to buy them.
That's
If-
what I'm
what did you
saying.
buy?
In my in-person games, if you
Yeah.
don't have the
You
card,
only need one to
now that we're getting back into
No,
playing
so
regularly,
hit
that's
old
the goal.
school.
and then have ropes
I
around.
Old
it.
figured
school
this would
to the
help
end
us
of it
get
all.
up the big mountains, right?
Yeah.
Good.
So you put them onto the wall.
Mel,
Yeah.
Yes.
If the
you can
rope,
take
if
my
you're climbing,
studded leather
Yeah.
So
now.
that's why
How
I
do
got
I
a
do that?
few- I got 5. That's
so
all I
Do
can
you want
add-
find.
another one then?
Armor,
Yeah, sure.
like
How many?
See,
light
there's your
armor.
dagger, your
One.
rapier.
Yeah, I'll
The
get
Well,
short
it's
those.
like,
bow.
well, it's useless to me then.
Yeah,
All
I've
right.
got
I also don't
6.
have any rope.
I have
so I
ropes.
go
I've
to.
got
Yeah.
And
more
you've got
in my
those,
inventory,
you know.
but I don't have.
I know, I just saw it, like,
Yeah,
oh.
you need to add those to you.
Well, I don't even.
I'll
I'm
show
still
you how
trying
to
to
do
figure
it.
out how to fix my
I'll show you
armor.
how to do it. I'll show you how to do it.
And that,
You might not want to
is
tell
what
everyone
you're
about
looking
that though.
Okay, what?
that is what you're
One
looking
silver,
for. Studded,
Studded leather,
like light armor.
Parks?
Yep.
What are you
Am
buying?
I able
Oh,
to
so I click
persuade
on
him
what I
to
currently
make the rations to make it like cheaper?
So you want to go to like
Manage
Give me a
to make
persuasion
equipment,
check.
Yep. Started.
and then like
No.
I have +8 though.
manage inventory or something.
So I click on that one there. Started leather.
Yeah,
So
light
that's
armor, studded leather.
17.
Perfect. Cool.
Righto, Ben.
So I've just given that to you. So
Well,
now
nice.
I'm
This
going
is
to
the end.
delete it.
Alright,
It's
this is
got a cover
cool.
on
It says it
Yeah,
costs
it
money. Is that
was
going to
four.
take it off my?
That
No,
is
so I'm just
19.
giving you the armor.
Get wrecked.
So that
Um,
won't take
you can
it.
pay
So-
me for
I don't
it
have
if you
enough.
want.
What's your price here? 5,
So
6
I'm just going to
silver.
delete mine.
Yeah.
And you just
I need a
add
lot of
yours.
rations because I've got
And
Where does
zero.
it say
Cost
That's
25.
One.
So it's not going to take it off
35.
my.
No.
divvy
You
room.
should just be able to add that. And if it does, I will transfer you the money.
3 gold
No,
pieces,
it won't
5
take the money
silver.
off you.
No.
Four
It did
gold
say that's what it
pieces,
costs.
1
Yeah, mine
silver.
says cost as well too.
Yeah,
Well,
it
that-
just tells
4
you what
gold
it
pieces,
costs.
1
It's
silver.
not going to take the money from you.
Okay, I'm hitting delete. Now I'm
Ooh.
adding
I think I
my.
did it.
And make sure you click the box so it's equipped.
I did that.
Great.
Not going in the backpack.
The amount of times I'm like, I haven't had this
I'm like,
equipped.
that's not helpful. In my
I'm the last one.
Victoria, Victoria, Victoria.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't take
So
some-
I'm buying 12 gold of
Persuasion.
Wow.
items.
That was just
Rich bitch. What are
I'm
my
just curious what
items?
you're buying. 3, 4, 5,
Very
6,
heavy stuff.
7, 8, 9,
And
10,
I find very
11,
handy.
12. 12
Yeah.
gold.
And because I'm buying such a lot of things, would I be able to
Are you
get
gonna come
these
and see?
little items for free?
No.
Oh, then let's. They're,
Are you gonna come
they're
and see me
8
off the
silver.
phone? Show
or
me
something.
something.
Yes, I would like
Yes.
When we come to yours.
I just need to like the message so that Tanisha knows
7,
whose
8
parents
silver.
are staying until we change the time of the
So is it 12
so
gold, 8
It's
silver?
3:30,
I can give you change.
and then we leave at 5.
13
So an
gold.
hour and a half.
2 silver change.
Yep.
Well, all the other parents will be there, so you can like.
So I have some very handy stuff.
Excellent.
So ball bearing to create to set up traps if we need to.
Okay.
We'll have a rope for me. Some
Oh, good, because I don't think I have. I thought I looked that I have rope, but I might have.
I
used
have
some.
rope, but I have piton so that it can tie. We can hammer into the wall.
I have a blanket, so I can freeze.
I have a crowbar.
I need to
I
add
have a hammer,
These
and
things.
I have
Yep.
a
So
my feet.
search
medical.
for them.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
how
Be in the
this will be.
database.
Oh, good. You must be great.
Yeah, very. I mean, I already broke to begin with.
See?
So. Oh no, I still have 50 gold.
Nice.
So 50 gold and something.
Oh, good.
And I'm trying to make some oil.
Did
for-
anyone? Did we also buy some rations?
Thank you.
I've got 7.
I
Does
have.
anyone want to
Okay.
change any coins into gems to loosen your load?
Do I click backpack?
No,
The
I'm
things
good.
that I'm not wearing.
Yeah.
So that will go in
Yeah.
backpack. Cute.
I'd like to buy some more rations. Sorry, while we're.
Yeah. Have you guys? Is this what's finished with?
Yeah.
How many rations do you want?
Can I get 9? Or 10, whatever it is.
10 days of
I
rest.
can give you 10 days rations.
Okay,
I'd
how
like
much is
some
that?
rations, but I didn't find any cards.
Oh, you want rations as well?
Yeah, I thought I needed a card.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, you
have
do.
cards
Well,
for
just
rations.
you got to go to the right shop.
They were all gone by the time I got there.
Yeah, well, that's just in one
Marcus stole
shop.
the entire bloody lot.
There was only 7.
Rude.
It's not even enough. Can I live on 7 for the whole thing?
We can
If I can, like,
forage.
stretch
Yeah,
it out.
7 is fine. I have 10 ration.
Okay, I've got
So-
3, I see. So,
Okay.
or
You only
after
need about 5.
So-
after
I'll
Christoph's
just conjure
dinner,
an
we can
animal.
take.
Okay, how many
the
rations
bag.
do you want, Mel?
I already have 5, so do I just need maybe like
5 to be safe.
5,
Yeah.
please.
1 gold piece.
Okay.
2 gold pieces. And
Also,
5
for some
silver.
reason, I have 2 healing potions.
Except for me.
Never,
2 gold,
never have
5
too
silver.
many.
Two. How many? Yeah, 2 gold, 5 silver. Who else wanted rations?
No, I'm good.
Kells, how many did you want?
Do you have 7? Or I realise I've got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 gold, 5 silver, please.
okay.
Anyone want candles? I've got a special on candles and torches.
We have our own light because we are magic.
I have a
I'd like to
drift
say I can
globe.
run
Yeah, I know.
light my hand on.
Thank you, shopkeep.
Don't you
My
have
pleasure.
My silver's
lights?
not
Or
silver.
anything you touch become light?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I can light stuff.
Yeah.
You can't see the difference.
No, they're all different colours.
Okay, these are
That's
gold.
obviously gold.
That's
but these are all
gold.
different
No,
colours. Wait, here we
look,
go.
turn it over. Turn it over.
Okay, I now have 10
Alright.
What am I looking
rations.
for?
Griffin,
And with
Griffin,
my
silver.
armour and my
Dragon,
shield.
gold. That's silver. Griffin.
My armor class is now 19.
Yeah.
That's what I
copper.
thought.
Yeah.
See?
You need
The
that.
words you're looking for. Thank you,
Benty.
Benty,
I really
for
like
threatening the
your-
life of a
you
fool.
go.
Yes, have
So where's the
stuff,
gold?
and I like
Oh, you
rub
put
your
them out.
little
Yeah, okay.
fairy
Yeah.
I bought
heads.
Anything for
Hey,
you.
What I
You
say?
probably
3
need
gold?
something
No, I said 2
gold
gold.
as
Thank
well.
you
I have
very
to roll.
much.
Okay,
Two
I've got a
gold.
cloak
1,
of shadow,
2,
and I've got some
3,
common clothes
Five
and some gold
silver,
vessels.
5,
Is that
I have
really
silver
good?
lane.
And some fine wine.
Take a little one.
Fine.
That's cool.
I'm making oil.
Right.
And I bought some oil in bottles
Ah.
so that they can be used to throw things or light things up.
Okay, cool. I like it.
So
Parks, you're good?
Yep.
And that ball
Got
bearings
my
thing, we've done that
Vallaki
before.
and
And I
I
have
believe 2 golds for an empty bottle, right? But a flask of oil is only 1 silver.
What a bargain.
So why didn't you buy a bunch of oil?
Oil
and
bottles.
pour it out.
Does anyone want
Whatever
any
he wants
dice?
into the other bottles.
No.
Does anyone want extra dice?
No.
No, I'm good. We got so many dice.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Yeah, so do I.
You're a dice goblin.
Who would have loved to get one of those D&D popcorn containers?
Yes, me. Tell me.
Have you got one?
No, I don't want.
No, I want
don't,
one.
But I want one too.
I want one.
I couldn't find them.
I can't find them either.
Like I even tried Amazon. Like
Yep.
that.
Join the club, Nick.
They're amazing. I saw
They
them.
are
I was
so
like,
fucking awesome. They could just like sell them and make as much as they did in the movie.
Correct.
I reckon.
I don't understand why they didn't make it into a special thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Did you like
I was
the movie?
taking a photo of
I loved it.
I thought it was very well done.
Yeah.
But he was not a
Everyone
bard.
in a line.
Is he not a bard?
He had
He's
no
a
magic.
bard.
He
He's
had,
not-
well,
he
okay,
has
then
no
how
magic.
come he had no magic? How come he didn't cast vicious mockery? How come he didn't give anyone bardic inspiration?
He kind of did.
Oh,
In a,
bull fucking
No,
shit.
I'm-
He was just a man with the loot.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I call bullshit on that. Everyone else was cool, but not the main guy. Yeah, see,
oh,
Donna's
see,
devastated.
he agrees.
She's a cis female dog.
Right, thanks.
Is it lunchtime? Can I buy everyone lunch at the pub?
Yes, please.
I'll allow it.
Yay!
All right, is there any cards left from the shopping?
No, but I am a little disappointed that I've only had one compliment on my new coat. I'm just gonna.
On your what? On your new code.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh, did you find
Okay. Did anyone want to go to any other sort of shops? Tool shops?
Do we have?
Crossbow shop? Did we?
We
Yeah, you
tried,
went-
There's no magical item.
Oh, so you. Oh,
I already have. two
There's- I've got
magical
long
items,
swords,
unless it's other than
warhammers.
magical items.
Longbows, bunch of other shit, more shit, other shit. Anyone?
I need
No
magical
one.
item.
Okay.
Something I can change.
Shop is shut.
Is there a nice tavern around?
Where's the Blue Water Inn?
Well, we're going there.
Aren't you going there anyway?
I guess we're going to Christos for dinner. We could have lunch at the Blue Water Inn and just check up on the Markov's family.
I'll allow it.
Masterkov.
And coffees.
Okay.
Oh, do
let's
we
go
want to figure
check
out
in.
more about Mama though?
Yes, we do.
Will the Masterkovs
Oh, maybe they'll know. That's a
help
good idea.
us? Okay, cool. Let's
Do
do that.
they like us?
Yeah, because they saved us from the Ring of Ravens last time.
Okay, cool. Let's go there. And
Is there a place like a town hall that?
Right, can I get everyone to get their shit
Why don't we
off the
just-
map, please? Whose dice is that?
Me.
Map.
What am I doing? That's not mine.
Is that not yours?
This is mine.
Whose is this?
No, that's what.
No, that's what you got given.
That's what
Okay.
Duncan-
I haven't combined it yet.
Oh, that's from,
Crystal.
oh mate. Well here, you combine that,
And I'll keep.
and you get a
Free bag.
Free
free bag.
Hey,
Thank you.
So
Mark,
we're going
you've
to-
got a bag, haven't you? Yeah.
We're going to the Mastercops.
The Blue Water Inn.
Say it slowly, Ben.
Mastercop.
Right.
Why?
Must be called.
Is that not what they're called?
I don't know.
We're going to the Mistopheles.
Am I in there? What happened to my?
Your character's right there.
Oh,
That's where the party is. The party is off screen at the moment.
okay.
The party's going.
As Duncan gives us a
Looks like Doctor Strange.
hand-drawn
Fresh.
banner.
The latest in digital. Here I want thinking I'm going to buy a
It's
teleprompter.
rendering.
It's a-
rendering.
It's a rendering, all right. It's a reckoning. Where's my big fat pen gone?
There.
PFP.
Thank you.
Yeah.
what is the red one?
On.
Where is this?
Equipped.
What does that mean?
It means that you can use it.
So the ones that are not equipped I can't use?
Are they
Not
equipped?
in your actions. You can use them, but you would have to get them out of your backpack.
Are they armor? The other things? Because generally you only equip armor or weapons.
One thing that is not red is a dagger, and the other one is the studded leather. I
That's
just
because
got.
you've already got a dagger and a rapier, so you don't need
Yeah.
double
So
dagger.
you've got 2 daggers and a rapier. You've only got 2 hands.
Do I need to swap my normal leather for that studded leather?
Yes, that's what I mean. So
You click off
click
leather and
click
put-
Click
these.
off the leather?
Yep, and
Ah,
click the other one,
Okay.
and that should have put your AC up by 1.
Oh, what?
Your arm class up by 1.
Where?
You're probably better off
So-
using 2 daggers rather than 1 dagger.
No, that
I-
should be better off. with
I've
the
got
rapier.
3, so I'm good.
Oh.
2 on.
Oh,
Yeah,
I should
plus
put
the
my other
rapier
dagger on.
is a finesse weapon, the same as a dagger, but it has a higher base damage.
Armor class. Oh, yeah, I think it says 16.
Yep, so that went up 1.
Cool.
So you're now filled with studs.
Yay.
I have 2 daggers, but since I'm not like using magic, I just
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You can still use have them both. So think of it like the sheath.
I almost bought that. I've got
So
it.
you can pull them
Oh,
out.
okay, yeah.
Like, because I have 2 crossbow and I have a rapier that I can pull out.
Yeah,
I got a
because my
crap in
only
my
weapon is
backpack.
hot daggers.
You should be able to
Inside of
use
your arm.
flame dagger
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I already have the
Right,
pictures.
That's a lot of AC. Because what were you before?
14.
God, what a freaking
Oh.
improvement.
It took a long time to go to the town for shopping.
We got there though. All it took was
Yelling.
sort of a little bit of a cry. But they'll never talk. We've got
This
Strahd.
is so cute. Look at all.
That will come in handy.
There was a few of those. I thought someone else might want one.
No, the thing shop.
Oh, stupid shuttle.
It didn't let me. Because you stole. Potion. Oh, that will come in handy. We get you out into like out of a lot of sticky situation.
Only for an hour.
No, but like if you want, you can just use your action to drink it and use it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with you.
So you can
I
technically
don't know
use
what
it
it's
in
doing.
combat.
It's like
I
having
see.
a little moment.
Depends early
For a
if you
little-
attack with us as well.
Here you
Okay,
go.
yeah, so it'd be like a reaction thing.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
Oh, it's a little spider.
It's a cute little spider.
Dangling from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Where? Do you want me to get rid of it?
Oh no, it's just tiny.
Kill it.
I just didn't want to.
Ben doesn't like
I wonder whose chair that will be.
Thanks.
Ah,
I'm not killing it, I'm trying to see.
Benjamin?
Don't use spider.
Why did I buy expensive stuff? Why do I always buy medical?
Okay.
You're just so caring.
I know, right?
Alrighty, is this the Master Coffee?
The Blue Water Inn.
Oh.
This is the doors. So place your party there.
Cool. Can we place the party there?
Oh, sorry.
And we'll walk in.
Yeah. Stomped in the whole group.
Barkeep. Horses outside. That'll do.
Bessie.
Are they magical horses?
No.
It's not my flaming hot.
I asked if the barkeep is related to the blacksmith's assistant. There's an uncanny
There's
resemblance.
an uncanny resemblance.
Hey, this is where he goes after
Exactly.
running away.
In this economy,
from
many
the
people
boss.
are working together.
Feel like you
found me
again.
at the pub, yeah. Ran away from you. Stop following me. I would like to come in last. Nice pants, Lexington.
Thank you.
I see you've all been painted since the last game. Very nice. Asha, is that you there?
No, I'm on follow.
You're this?
Yep.
This
That
one?
Yep.
So Benty?
Yep.
Which one are you?
I'm the yeah. The,
Which means
the
that's
ugly little
Victoria?
troll. I believe so.
Okay. Oh, this is cute. Maybe we could steal the horses later. I mean, Ben.
I actually make
steal my
beasts
horse.
uncomfortable because of my staff.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Did you just... Are you always carrying around small dollhouse objects? Or is you knew that you were going to leave your laptop?
No, funny. That's what I said. It's hilarious. Look at me laugh. And laugh and laugh and laugh. Yeah, no, it was just by chance I got my D&D bag out because I was thinking, shit, I forgot it last time. That I saved the day by having a classic retro game ready to go and rumble. So, entering the Blue Water Inn, for two of you, it reminds you of the warmth and safety that you once enjoyed in Vallaki, although that was only temporary. For the rest of you, it is a typical tavern. There's stairs leading up to the right-hand side as you come up to a balcony, and there appears to be accommodation and lodgings upstairs. As you enter, thank you. You recognise you two. You recognise Danica and Erwin standing behind the bar, currently serving customers. You notice some people that you've seen before here the last time. There's a priest that you know who's drinking with a rather attractive younger woman just near the stairs. And then there is a gentleman by the name of Rictavo. Do you recall him?
A little bit.
Yes,
Is he the fancy man?
he's the fancy man.
Yep. I immediately respect him.
So when I say fancy, I'll show you a picture of him in a sec. Just let me get all this shit sorted.
I feel like we were asked last game if we remembered him.
Hey?
I think we were asked last game if we remembered him. His character.
Yes, someone asked you about him.
Several times.
Yeah,
We should know
and that's what he looks
him by
like.
now. Ah, yeah.
Steampunk grandpa daddy.
Should
So,
have said that.
yeah.
Steampunk crap.
So Rictavo, colourfully dressed, half elf. Remember he told you he worked in a carnival?
Yes.
Yep. And has been in town for several months.
He looks like a man that would know Mama. I'm going to strike up a conversation with him. I recall him, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yep. I go, Rotavio, my good sir. And I sit down.
Ah. What are the rest of you doing?
Is that
sit down next to him.
Ricardo there?
That's Ricardo there.
Okay, I put Benty over there.
Okay.
There's no chairs to sit down yet.
Well, there are chairs, but
Alright.
I put that one out
Theodore-
specifically for Benty.
He went
Can
the other
you-
way.
Point to the chair, point to the barkeep. Bring the chair over.
Does he?
He's busy serving. Rictavo looks at you and says, please have a seat on the stool next to me. And he sits back down, having stood as you
On a
approached.
stool?
He sits on another stool. There's a couple of stools around that table.
Alright, is the stool nicer than my stool?
No.
Okay,
They're
then I
both
sit.
pretty much the same stools.
Okay, just making sure it's not a power play.
Yeah. You could quickly turn it into one if you wish.
Look, you don't know how nobles work, being of common blood. There are all sorts of little games they play to assert their dominance.
Uh-huh.
Alright? I've played Stooly Stooly before.
Alright, Parker, Mel, what are your characters doing?
I'm gonna go up to the bar and
Yep.
order a drink and start chatting with the girl. And
Right.
try and build a bit of rapport happening before I start peppering with questions.
Alright, so
Go.
I'll cut scene Rictavo and come to you now. Welcome to the Blue Tavern Inn. How can I help you?
I'd just like a nice drink, please. Cold drink.
Cold drink? What? Anything particular? I've got Goblin Spit Ale.
Sure. That sounds great. Thank you.
Or perhaps a Fey wine?
First thing sounds good.
A beer? For yourself?
Sure.
Okay, 2 copper. And she
Hang on a
turns and she pours a rather cheap and stinky,
Cheap and stinky.
pretty much the worst Goblin Spit Ale is the 4x gold of, or Victoria
That's right.
Bitter of beers.
Yes.
It's not about the beer. Is that right?
That's 2 copper. Perfect. Okay.
I'm just going to start a conversation and ask her how long she's been in town. Does she like it?
My husband's family has been here for a long time. My name is Danica. Danica Martikov.
Good.
Did you come in with Lord Benton?
I did.
I see. Are you friends with Lord Benton?
I am.
Aww.
Ah, I
Didn't
see.
comment on my wolf coat, but sure.
Then I shall. And she looks, and as she slides the ale over to you, she also slides this.
Yeah. Thank you.
You. She points up like that. Says, "When you and Lord Benton are ready."
Righto. Sounds good.
Okay. Any other question? Any other dialogue you want to explore?
I just want to keep the conversation going and ask how long she's owned the inn. I'm trying to build this thing happening before I get to the...
Serious stuff.
So...
So her and her husband Erwin,
Yeah.
their family have owned this inn for many, many years, for a very long time. The family business is wines. She mentions Lord Benton and some of his other colleagues who he recognises one, which is Nix, helped solve some supply issues they had with Erwin's brother
Yep.
and father, and they're ever grateful. And but she leans over and she goes that with the changes here now, things are a little tense, but perhaps it's for the better, perhaps it's not. But
Good music change.
Lord Christoph has arranged the room. Tread carefully, young lady. And with that, she turns and busies herself. Okay,
Right.
Kels, you're at the doorway. What do you want to do?
I would also like to go to the bar and order some fancy drinks. What fancy drinks do
Not
you
my
have?
shit. Yeah.
Not goblin shit.
Do you have any cocktails?
Espresso martinis. Espresso martinis.
She goes, I could do a berry brandy for you, but it's a bit expensive. It's 2 gold.
That's okay. I'm feeling in a lavish mode. So I just got some pretty stuff today. So, Asha, would you like a brandy cocktail?
Might prefer something a little bit cheaper.
Do you want an
Asha.
ale or a wine?
Not that
Some
cheap.
goblin piss.
A wine?
Maybe kind of in the middle.
Do you have anything middle of the range? And I'm just kind of yelling out to everyone.
Look, a white
Oliver
wine.
brandy.
A white wine.
White wine.
Yeah.
2 silver.
Okay.
Yes, I can do that.
A white wine. Okay, I was gonna shout everyone. That's
Oh.
cool.
A
That's a
brandy.
lesson in life for you, Parker. When someone's offering you, they're usually shouting it.
Yeah, but you can have your two.
No.
You can have your
You have your 2 silver
Do you want a
piece.
white wine or do you want a fancy brandy cocktail?
Put it this way, it's a lot better than your mother's 2
Well,
copper
if
piece
you're
beer.
sharp.
Goblin
It was
piss.
never about the
Brandy
beer.
cocktail. Benty, brandy
Absolutely
cocktail.
brandy.
Yes.
Victoria,
Yes.
we'll have 4 brandy cocktails here.
I'll say you've changed your mind. Okay, that's
Funny
8
that,
gold
suddenly
pieces,
the palate
please.
has
Okay, and I'm counting 1,
Just to
2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Just
She counts it out. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You'd think she'd
5,
trust us
6,
considering she
7,
saved her
8.
business.
I just couldn't count.
And yeah, so she busies herself, excuses herself from you.
Thanks,
and
Danica. Yeah, 2 of them go there and 2 of them can go here.
she sort of snaps something to Erwin, and he takes the 2 over to where? 1 to you, to you 2 over
Ben
there.
and
Yeah.
Victoria.
Because she's just brooding in the corner while I schmooze old mate.
Okay. The drinks arrive.
Yep. Tip for the
Oh, tips. We love tips.
from the
Oh,
from the two.
a couple of silver pieces. That's fantastic.
You do you.
Anyone else want a tip?
No,
The
not
nobles
my
don't
drink.
tip.
No, not for yours.
I
There's,
just spent a lot of
there's
money
no
on
lower
version.
currency, unfortunately, for you to tip with.
I'm good.
Okay.
That's a good
Rictavo
big
goes,
deal
ah,
soon.
how was your expedition to the winery I heard about?
Wonderful. We have helped this town flourish under some more alcoholic beverages.
I know, it's quite interesting with what's happening with Lady Wagner.
Yes.
Did you have anything to do with it? The rumour is you did.
No, of course not. Don't debase yourself with idle gossip.
I see.
But I'd love to hear your opinion on the changes.
Well, I think it's best that they're more pragmatic, but surely Wagner is in league with the Devil Strahd.
Oh. What makes you say that?
Well, that Christoph has free reign now.
Yes. He is a wily little snake, that one.
Indeed. Tread carefully with that one.
Oh, always. We always watch our back.
It's good to know.
So, can I ask?
Tell me, did you get to Ravenloft?
We passed by it, but did not enter.
Did you get to enter? You did not enter.
No.
I
Well, of
thought
course,
that
we
you were invited to dinner. Hence my excitement
again,
at seeing you.
idle.
I've been waiting with trepidation for your return these last days.
idle gossip. You should not listen to
You
what
were
the
seen
peasants
being
say.
dropped off by the black carriage, surely, man.
Our carriage can be black and not belong to Strahd.
Are you worried about being overheard here? Should we retire to a private chamber?
Can I get a read on
Ricardo.
Ricardo, just broadly?
Yes, roll me an insight check.
I don't trust this motherfucker. When have old men ever done
Did
anything?
you stay
good?
up drinking with him one time?
I don't
We left
know.
you at the pub.
Yeah, that does not mean he's a good man. It means he's a good drinker.
It sounds like a cheese.
Oh, nat 20. I know his blood type.
Show me.
22 is on it showed up on
J-
too.
You're so used to
I had my
playing with
iPad,
the likes of
see.
Maria. I don't cheat. I let the story unfold.
Come with me.
Oh, that made me get up. I've been sitting in a chair all day.
It's a magical dagger. I think it's from the
Have we-
last
have we-
campaign.
oh.
It's supposed to glow when there's like
Are you allowed to bring your own last campaign to
dangerous. I don't know, but I bring it every time.
Well, you did say no, and technically you can. He said anything you have, you can use it.
Yeah, and he did take a lot of stuff off us the last time, so
Well,
yeah, it's
then
one
we
of
have
these
a
things.
glowing, when we're
I
in
never
the.
use it though.
Yeah, but when we're in the snowstorm, we can have a glowing dagger.
Okay, what's this snowstorm?
So, according to his description, the mount,
Yeah, you're gonna add it to the
This is from a different
the
cat.
mountain that we're gonna climb is gonna be snowy, and there might be a snowstorm or whatever. That's what we're
Come
preparing.
just fly up it.
Okay, so I go.
We don't even know where it
We
Have the map.
we don't
is. No,
go
the temple.
Oh,
know,
okay.
that's
into the
somewhere
layers
somewhere.
of evil. We managed to avoid tainting ourselves by entering Castle Ravenloft.
Then you must excuse me, for I am wasting my time talking to you. I was much respect that you have restored the wine. And with that, Rictavo stands up.
And I go, interesting, because on our journey, we did read something about
He's fucking off.
prophecy of the
He's not
downfall of
listening to you. He's not
Strahd.
listening to you anymore. He's going to the bar.
Did he hear what I said?
He's nice.
Yeah.
He's going out. He's out.
As before he leaves, can I say
I love your commentary.
He fell over.
he's dead?
He's out. He's out. He's definitely gone.
My
He's,
hip.
And then
he's
he
left
fell
now.
over.
He's definitely he's
had too
gone.
much
Yeah,
to
he's
drink.
out. He's out.
Can
That's awesome.
I? Is he gone?
Dude walks
Can
out
I
of a bar.
walk to the tavern door
Yep.
and call after him? It's a shame you didn't turn around and hear about the downfall of Strahd.
You hear from the shadows, not Rictavo's voice. Shush! Don't say that name.
I mean, his vampire.
Get back inside, you drunk fool! And this large, guy that you recognise turns up, and he stops just next to you. Because where are you? Which one are you?
I'm the.
Is that you?
The
Yeah.
large
So you're at the door.
spearman.
Out of the fog, after a rather loud and very strong, persistent stream of water stops.
That was interesting.
He comes from out behind the tree, and he
He's put us
says,
away.
"Don't be a fool." And as he comes into you, and the the flickering lantern light from the front porch, he now sees your face, and he,
Who is
"It's
it?
you."
Weird.
Is this?
Oh, it's a fucking
Blacksmith.
blacksmith. And I go, oh, they'll let it.
And he
let it,
goes,
that's it.
"Shut your fucking mouth!" And he pushes you.
Ow.
We
Victoria
should've
felt
done
it all the way through.
Yeah, I love how you.
Actually, I'll come over and I'll do it for you.
That would be a hate crime. All right, I
What are
Go.
you doing?
Get out! Get out of our town! Come get your stuff tomorrow.
I will
Get back in there, you drunk fuck! And he turns and he staggers off.
I saw that. I was like, oh, it's cute.
He's gonna regret that once I've got my armor. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's staggering off.
He's still useful to me.
He's
I'll
staggered off.
regret it tomorrow.
Okay, pause you there. Back to you. Mm.
He's getting
Right.
away. He's
You're
walking.
chatting to Danica. She's
I'm still
returned from
chatting.
serving. They're sitting over there having a series of conversations.
Well, I might just drop into the conversation that I met a lovely older lady called Mama this morning. Does she know her?
She goes, "There's Mama here
Oh, I saw her this morning at the gates.
in Vallaki."
Yeah.
What was she doing?
She was with a young boy.
A young boy? How
A
old?
teenage boy.
And so her entire tone has changed, completely serious. And she's leaning forward and almost whispering now.
Okay. Continue.
So sorry, your answer was a young boy?
Like teenage boy, yeah.
Teenage boy.
Yeah, do you know them?
I know of her. She's not to be trusted.
Interesting.
Why's that?
I can comment.
She lives in the swamps. lives out by the ruins of Perez.
Traveling lady.
She must have purpose to come.
Okay.
Traveler.
Perhaps it's the invite. We've all heard of the wedding. What do you want to do? That it? She's just paused. She just said what she said. She's now
and
just
then
like
she
thinking.
stops?
Yeah,
Alright.
she's thinking.
I would say, why would she be involved with the wedding, do you think? Why do you think she got the invite?
The old woman's crazy. She thinks he's her mother.
What? He's her mother. Is that what you said?
She
what I heard.
thinks
She's
she's his mother.
That's
Gotcha.
right.
There we
Like
go.
what?
You can see why we're confused. Strahd gave birth to Mama.
She
Yeah.
thinks she's
Strahd.
his mother. She didn't say Strahd, she said his mother.
Oh,
Capital H.
are you talking about Strahd?
Yes, Strahd. She's crazy. Stay away from her.
Is there any evidence to this?
No. Strahd's the evil spawn of Queen Ravnica. She died over 700 years ago.
Who's the teenage boy?
Her son, apparently.
Dare I say it? He's probably dinner.
Did Right.
Don't laugh, young lady.
No, my friend keeps making me laugh.
I'm not even here.
She's an evil hag, that one. And if the rumours are anything to go by, her and the hags at the windmill are in league.
Right. Okay. Right. Good to know.
Have you passed by Barovia?
I don't know how
The village? Yeah, the village of Barovia? Yes, you have.
Yes, I have.
It's the first village you came. Isaac's the mayor. He's in
Yes,
employed
I
you.
have. Yes, I've been there.
Yeah, Maravia.
Did you have any of their pastries? The hags' pastries?
I don't think I did. No.
Best avoided.
Alright.
Ah! And at this point, another customer has turned up, and she turns and serves.
Interesting.
Do you remember the pastries?
Yeah, they made us psychedelic, didn't they? We had visions that night, didn't we?
Yeah, you did. Or anyone who ate the
So I think I bought like a sausage roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Do you remember? Did you ever find out what was in the pastries?
I assume humans.
You never?
We never
No.
found out.
Just
but what was
made
in
us.
them.
Didn't you go to the windmill? But yeah, you
We
didn't
went to
have
the
it.
windmill, but I think we got freaked out and left before we
Yes, you
actually
did.
went up.
Yeah. Yeah. You
I
didn't.
assume there's dead bodies hanging in the windmill.
Anyway, you can probably work out her ingredients.
Okay, so
Right,
she's not
okay.
a traveller. Instead, she's the mother of evil. Interesting. Interesting. She could be a good ally.
So far, we've been told to not.
So far,
trust
everyone who
anyone.
likes
Like, no one
Strahd
trusts
has been
anyone.
just lovely and given us gifts, and everyone who hates him is rude.
Now, Lord Benton, you're still outside. I'm peeing. I guess you're peeing at this point.
Absolutely not.
Nix, what are you doing?
Drinking my brandy?
Yep. Did you overhear any of that conversation? Were you trying to listen?
No, I think everyone's too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Veronica,
So am I still
Victoria.
drinking.
Victoria,
I should name it Veronica. It's way better.
It's up to you.
Victoria.
Yeah.
Rebrand.
Yeah,
Rebrand as Veronica.
Victoria Veronica Gordon.
Excellent. Okay. VVG.
VVG.
So,
All right, Vivigi over here.
all right, Parks. What are you doing?
Just drinking.
Just drinking. Okay. Can I get you to do a Constitution saving throw while we go back to Ben?
Which one do I throw?
You drank Goblin's piss.
Yeah, that's fair. You probably deserve that.
Yeah.
So what happens when you buy, like, you
Cheap,
drank
yeah.
ethanol, effectively.
Yeah, and?
And now he's saying
So-
you
Ethanol would be
feel a
good.
bit off.
Okay, am I throwing this big one?
Yeah, the D20.
Is that that one?
Yes.
No.
No, that one.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry, it looked... Did you roll a nat
One.
I rolled a 1.
Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Yeah, you.
Well, you're dead.
You're dead.
We're-
Are you
Alrighty.
serious? You rolled a 1.
Literally.
Well, 5%
Okay, to
chance
be
she
fair,
was
she
gonna.
just rolled it off her
I
hand.
just
She
went
didn't
like that.
actually
It just
shake
went
it.
plop. It just went plop.
It didn't actually roll
Can I go
the
again?
dice.
Oh,
The dice
good luck
didn't
with
roll.
Duncan.
No.
The
Can
dice
I
just
do
fell.
what
It
they
didn't
do and
roll.
just press this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'll
go to
just
your
do
main
that.
Yeah,
ability.
no, you've rolled
I
it.
like that idea.
No, you've rolled
No,
a
I'm
one.
showing you
Duncan,
stats.
What?
Duncan, she's learning how to be digital. Why would you discourage personal growth?
Because she gives me fucking
Every
burpees.
time I roll these
it's
things,
plus
they're
two.
rubbish.
Where's my little thing gone?
Did Duncan arrange those dice for
11.
you? Because
I
he
got
might have-
11. Is that better?
That's way
It's
better.
better
Way
than
better.
one.
Yeah, 11.
Because she also has +2, so it would be a 3, not a 1 anyway.
No, that one still. And that one.
Yeah,
You
It'd be
cannot
nat
give me.
3 because she's got +2 though. On
Doesn't
concentration.
work.
doesn't work. That one is an automatic fail.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what happens.
No.
Even if you have +9, it's still an automatic fail. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she got an 11 on that one.
Yeah.
If that counts.
I highly think it won't.
What is constitution?
Can you hold your liquor?
Of course I can.
Can you though?
Roll that one.
What did you roll?
Not
I have one little drink.
Yeah,
full of
I've got
goblin
one here.
shit.
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't great.
Not good for your time.
What are you doing?
He's having
I'm getting something.
But if you need spare
He's getting
pants,
a
I've got
vomit
spare common clothes or some spare
Spare
vestments.
Am I
pants.
peeing myself now?
I don't know. What?
She's got fun.
When you roll that one, you'll probably pee yourself to death.
When I think it's a
Can I sleep it off?
constitution save.
Potentially.
I
Yeah.
have a key.
I think it's only lunchtime. Isn't it just 12?
Oh.
I'll order some snacks.
Okay.
They'll soak up the alcohol.
At the end of the conversation, as she turned, you start to suddenly feel a cramp in your stomach, and it becomes very, very incredibly painful,
Right.
and you feel your bowels let go,
Oh,
and
no.
you soil yourself.
Rip.
So not only are you soiled, but you are poisoned.
Oh no.
no.
Too bad Vandermeer.
What is it?
I'm right there. So,
What
and
happened?
I've got some spare gold vestments, and I'm just like, you know what? Hey Mel, hey Lexington, hey
Hi.
that's cool. Hey let's go this
Okay,
way.
I should-
freeze frame there. I'll come back to you guys.
Lexington with
I'll
the
take you to the
very
ladies'
little amount
room.
of pants.
I'm going to come back to you
Probably
guys.
running down your legs right now.
So you have just soiled yourself
modesty.
rather loudly,
Jesus. What if those
and you've burped loudly.
But I got some good information, guys. It was worth it.
You should have just got your damn wine.
Okay, Lexington.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go lie down.
Lord Benton.
Get some water.
Well, I assume old mate's gone.
Yes. Are you still outside?
Not the blacksmith, the other one.
Yeah, Rictavo's gone.
Does he stay at the end? Can I go back inside?
What? That's what I'm asking. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm
You're
gonna go back
You've just had
inside.
your incident with the blacksmith who's disappeared in the
I
shadows.
could care less. I go back inside and I talk to the blacksmith.
As you turn to go back inside and step into the porch area, I say, Benty.
Everyone's out at this fucking end today. I turn around.
Ah, it's Christoph.
Oh, I go, oh, Christoph. Interesting. You'd use such a familiarity with someone of my stature.
Yes, indeed, you to mine. Come, let's go talk. And he walks in and walks past you and goes to this table here and sits on the
Fancy chair.
fancy pants chair.
Fucking Christoph knows the game.
Immediately, you see Erwin bring over what would look like to be a high quality bottle of wine.
I'm going to sit down at the table.
I'm a small chair.
Small chair for a small man! And I sit down reluctantly.
Let's get a picture of this.
You can't sit on
Looks
it.
like he's dancing on me.
See, I'm repelled by it. It's just so unnatural.
No.
I was like, no plush? Oh, gross.
So cute.
This royal behind.
Delete that. I'll be like,
And I sit down. And I go, Christoph, To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I did say, where's that rather dashing Lexington?
Lexington
Wha-
should have said.
What's that smell? What is that smell?
Lexington
Get him out.
has turned in for
Get
the
him out, he
night.
likes me.
Danica.
Don't let him see.
No, no.
I think he
she's
likes you
not.
more. He's like,
Get him
dirty girl,
out.
dirty girl.
Don't let me see me.
Danica, where's the WC?
No, I'm in the
Over
toilet.
this way?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
actually
like that.
outside,
Okay.
so you need to go.
We've left.
Past him.
We've
I
left.
just-
No, you can't leave that way.
I just
I
escort.
Walk through the walls.
Like,
Shit
we're,
on the
we're hugging
Along the
the
walls,
walls.
hugging the
We're hugging
walls.
the walls.
Okay, give me a stealth roll, and you're at disadvantage.
What?
Give me a stealth roll.
roll.
No,
Disadvantage.
I'm not rolling that thing again.
No, roll on the digital. Just roll it twice.
9
Huh?
Swipe right.
9?
at disadvantage. Yeah,
You
my
should-
No,
stealth is
you're at
+2.
advantage.
You
I'm
haven't
at
got-
advantage.
No,
You
you're
have
just at normal.
12. Yeah,
And
I'm
you
gonna
haven't
do
got
it. What do I
disadvantage
do?
yet because
Oh,
you
no,
don't have
click
the
it,
armor.
Click the number. Yeah.
Because we're picking that up tomorrow.
Oh my god, and you got 19.
31.
11 plus
30.
Oh my God.
13.
What's your stealth?
She has plus
It's
12.
really good. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
31. That's the highest score I've ever had anyone roll.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
that's
ever
crazy.
seen someone
Oh.
Show
shoot
me
this
that again.
All
well.
the roguiness.
19 plus 12.
31. Does that mean I just
Hold that
like,
up. Hold that
backflip
up.
the shit out of
Don't.
this
I'm getting a
freaking-
photo of that. Hold that up.
I love the fact that you rolled that while shitting yourself.
That's good, right?
Did you roll twice though?
What do you mean?
No, that's the first time.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to roll again because you're at disadvantage.
What does that mean?
You roll it twice and you pick the
Poison
lower
or
number.
something.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Well, I mean, you
That's
check
bullshit.
Roll.
Anyway.
How do I just press it again?
Just push it again.
The blue
Press
thing?
the 12. No,
What?
no,
Ah. I don't know what I'm doing, Hearts.
18.
18.
She's got plus 12.
Still
She's
pretty
like
good though,
immune.
right?
That's still
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's still pretty good.
I'm still backflipping. with
What did
the
you
shit.
get in the end, Kels?
13.
Okay. Surprisingly, Christoph does not actually see you leave.
It's because you're watching me fuss over the chair with the music. I'm like,
Yes. Yes.
I'm just there like, oh.
So I will
So
give you
hard.
that. Plus that 31, I'm going to give a bit of credit to that. So,
All right.
That's
Okay.
amazing. We do then make it outside.
yes, you make it outside.
Woohoo.
I think you need toilets, bath, and medicine and
A
healing.
hose and some pants, please.
So I'll come back to you guys.
Power
Cost,
wash
that
her.
was that
Okay.
two
So are you
cost?
gonna try and cure her with cleric shit? Or-
And unpoison her, yeah.
yeah.
Aw,
So
thank
can you work out what you need to do?
Okay.
You can then be getting cleaned up. You need to get changed into clothes. So you'll need to take your armor off.
Get rid of
I
that,
will
those
point
clothes,
out,
girl.
still wearing.
I have
Wolf.
You're taking
Yeah.
hands
only.
off.
I want to make
some
sure everyone
fine
knows.
clothes.
No one's
Nick,
commenting on it.
Asher,
Yes,
is there anything you guys want to do
No,
before
I
Lord
just
Benji
have-
has this? You're welcome to join the
Like in my
table. You don't
fine
have to be
clothes.
excluded. You
Ah,
can join the
have you
table.
got-
It's up to
I have
Lord Benton
some
if he
fine
invites
clothes.
you, of course,
Okay,
or
do you have spare
tells you to
clothes?
go
I'm gonna
away.
sit where I
Put those
am
on.
but
Sorry.
eavesdrop into it.
Otherwise, I have spare
I'm
common
standing
clothes
right
if you
next
want
to them,
those.
like at the bar, so I'm eavesdropping.
Yeah,
already.
I'm
I can
eavesdropping.
already hear them.
I have.
Okay,
Ah,
roll perceptions for both of you, please.
Perception?
Common?
Not a save, right? Just a normal perception.
Just normal.
23.
16.
I have. What do I have?
11.
Okay.
Yeah. A set of
What'd you get,
clothes
Park?
designed specifically
16.
for expensive
16.
clothes.
Okay.
Okay.
You can hear
That's
more
what I
clearly.
thought.
You're only
Put those
picking
on
up
there.
about half of what they're saying, Nick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lord Benton,
See?
I understand, of course, that you will need to leave in 9 days or so to celebrate the union of our master Strahd and his beautiful bride, the indefinitely gorgeous and irresistible Irina, who you delivered to our Lord with such grace.
We are all his lordship's servants after all.
Indeed, indeed. Well, and he looks around, and he looks with a squint at the not the blacksmith, at the barmaid, at Danica, and her husband, and he looks across to the priest, who He's getting quite friendly with the young lady at the end of the bar.
Yeah.
She look uncomfortable.
Classic clergy.
Classic clergy. Didn't say young boy.
No,
And
that's Mama apparently.
Mama. And he says, well, most, in fact, most, not all. Now, it's come to my attention that there is someone of great threat to Lord Strahd here in Vallaki. I would be interested to seek your and your comrades' assistance
Naturally.
in rooting him out
Oh,
and ensuring that he or she does not interfere with the nuptials as planned in the 10-day.
we would be happy to assist.
Excellent.
Naturally. One favour begets another. Does it not, Crystal?
I would see this as being exactly that. And the fact that your lives were spared at my bequest by Lady Vakta would mean that this would be the quid pro quo.
Generally, agreements are made in advance, Christoph. And an act of altruism is itself a reward.
You take care of my problem and you will be rewarded. You have my word.
Specifics are what make friendships, Christoph.
What I'm about to tell you cannot leave this room.
Sure.
And he leans a little in. Nick, you can't hear now.
Yep.
You can, Parks.
Suffer.
I have it on good authority that the great vampire hunter Rudolf von Richten is here in Barovia, perhaps with an assistant. want
I
you
go
to-
like this.
Give me a performance check. Smart ass. It passes. He believes that you are aghast and a shock. He says, I believe that he has set up camp to the west of here in a tower. I beseech you to go to it in the next few days. Make it ruin and kill this beast of a thing and all that are associated with it. You do this, and you will be free of this place. And he pushes back the chair,
So hold on. When you
stands
say,
up.
before he leaves, define you. Are we talking a collective you or a singular? Christoph.
He stops. He leans. So he's got up, and you've been saying that. He leans. You and those of your choosing. If this is done within the next 3 days, or within the next 3 sleeps, he says.
How much do you like Van Richten?
I didn't hear anything.
I know, but I'm thinking.
I just saw that.
Okay,
standing up
and with that he turns and goes.
All right. Oh, before he goes,
No, he's turned and gone. What?
you
What?
can't keep doing this.
What?
You just
What?
like they don't operate. I go. I hear Strahd's mother is in town. And I pick up my brandy and look away and sip it.
He stops. Spins.
Is she here for the wedding?
Walks round to you. Looms over you. You can see, you don't need to roll any perception. He's fucking enraged.
And I go, Christoph, I think it would be wise for you to sit and spill the tea as I infuse magic into my suggestion.
You casting suggestion.
Oh, absolutely, I'm casting suggestion.
Okay, give me an initiative roll.
Oh dear.
Initiative roll.
Well, why?
Beg your pardon?
I rolled a 6.
Oh.
I will be casting suggestion. That's a wisdom 17. Thank
They're
you,
in the real
Duncan.
ones.
You've just unrailroaded my railroading plot mechanism.
Look, I'm just better than you at D&D.
That one. Oh.
My dice are
Automatic fail.
sexier than yours.
Okay, what'd you roll?
It's not me, it's you, and it's a wisdom 17.
But that one automatic fail.
On initiative.
Yes, sir.
I look, convince the old man.
There is consequence for that one.
So wisdom saving throw.
17.
Fuck me.
And I've got contingencies on contingencies.
Okay, I'm doing this out in the open. 10.
Okay.
Yep, go.
He sits. Well, it's up to you. I made my suggestion. I said, I suggest you sit and tell me.
He sits.
It's me cockily drinking my tea.
Okay.
For 8 hours.
Read me suggestion.
For 8 hours. You suggest a course of activity that magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to... Yes, basically they can't harm themselves.
Yeah.
The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability.
Yeah.
None of this technical compliance resisting my intent bullshit. The suggested course of action continued for the entire duration, which is 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is just about when I can specify it. I can't wait to hear about Mummy Strahd. This is why you have me, guys. The amount of times I've used suggestion to get things we shouldn't have.
That's great. For me, I click a little arrow that makes it pop up and down, but you've got the apps, so it's different.
And while we're at it, we'll have a free hat.
Yay, free hats for everyone.
Free hat.
Yeah. I'll cast it again.
If we didn't get armor, I was going to suggest like we would just have to take it off the guards.
Yeah, there was absolutely going to be murder if we didn't get that armor.
I know where we can find some armor.
Well, I make the armor for all the guards. Do you? Now, how many of them, just curiously, have my measurements?
How many of them are single?
Duncan's going, what does he know? I love it when like Duncan becomes so prepared and I'm like, I'm gonna find the one thing he hasn't read lately.
Well, he threw the moment thing in.
Oops. I would have happily asked what's his face, but he ran off, as I found out through Kelly's.
The guy was running out. He
He's
was
leaving.
clearly
He's
walking.
up. He's
out of the
standing. He's
pub.
walking. He's walking. He's walking.
still
He's at the
walking.
door. He's walking through the door. He's on the other side of the door. He's walking.
He heard you, just ignore you.
No.
All right, Ben.
He kept on talking to him.
Go. So he sits. A strange look comes over his face, and he sits.
In my chair, but I'll let it slide. And I go, so, Strahd's mother.
That woman. Baba Lasaya.
So she's a hag.
Well, despicable. A liar. She's been spreading these lies about me for fucking years.
Lies about you.
Lies about me.
What has she said specifically?
She says she's Strahd's mother.
How is that a lie about you?
She says that she looks after the children.
The vampire children.
There are no vampire children.
Then what children?
The children that she steals with the other hags.
Oh, well, like, that's what hags do. Interesting. Why is she allowed in town if she's so reviled?
They all believe it, of course.
They all believe what?
That she's my mother.
Are you that she's your mother? Interesting.
She's everyone's mother.
That's what I'm wondering. No, because he'd be immune to being suggestion. I go,
Sibling.
could be.
Non-vampire sibling.
What's her relationship to you then?
Read me suggestion again.
Basically, so I suggested that he tell me all
Yes,
about.
and he has to comply to the best
To
of
that.
his ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it's within your.
And he only gets
domain.
one saving throw?
For 8 hours, he's
Mm.
going to the best of his ability, try and tell me about Mama
Yeah.
Cass or whatever her name was.
And
Mama.
you only get one suggestion, or you can
Uh,
suggest multiple things.
I can only suggest that one course. So I'm no longer casting suggestion. I'm talking to him,
Yep.
and he's complying with suggestion by telling me about Mama. But
So technically, he complied with suggestion by sitting down.
I said, sit and tell me about Mama.
I'm
No.
gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you get it.
Because it's a sentence.
Okay, I'm letting you have it, Ben. This is me
It's
letting
not
you have it.
generous. You're complying with the rules. So, how did she get out?
They just
my
pushed
God,
their
there's
way
a
out.
Hi, Tiny.
So what's her relationship to you?
Nothing.
So why does the
A
town?
haggard old woman.
Is she a haggard old woman?
You've seen her? He asks.
Yes. Is she a haggard old human woman?
Only the dark powers know what her true self is.
And what is her relationship with Strahd?
No. Sorry.
Naught. But a twisted fantasy of an old, decrepit hag.
And the
Donna?
town believes her
Your bed.
story that she is the mother of
In
Strahd.
your bed. In your bed. In your bed.
I believe so.
Then why do they celebrate her?
In your bed.
Well,
In your bed.
the stories are compelling, of course. She was banished by the Queen.
If you revile her so much, why have you sent me to kill Van Richten and not her?
He looks. That's out of scope.
Fair cop. Do you know if there is any truth to her stealing the children?
She tried to steal Queen Ravagana's son.
Is that not Strahd?
Yes, of course. Hence she was banished.
I thought you said her relationship was not to Strahd. Yet now you tell me that she attempted to steal him.
She is not his mother.
Your thoughts? Anything? Right.
So that child was a vampire?
I go, okay. Thank you, Christoph. You may go.
Thank you, Lord Ben.
Most welcome.
And with that, Christoph gets up and fucking gets out of there.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think we've got a decent steerage on who Mama is. You're welcome.
Thanks, Fenty. Is that the hack?
I have done nothing. See, this is why this is why we need the good old peerage system again. Because I look after my serfs. Alright? Could you imagine if I was on the throne instead of King Charles? There'd be no crazy Camilla. Everyone would be happy.
Oh,
Gossip
Fenty.
for everyone.
Right.
You get a slate. You get a slate.
Pause action on you.
To be fair, I found out the information before I shit myself.
Okay, I'll give you that. You did shit yourself.
Rather
Right.
spectacularly.
Found it out.
All right, what are you two doing outside?
We're all cleaned up. We're good to
found
go.
baths, and we had baths, and I did a lesser restoration on Lexi here, and
Oh, thank you.
removed
So what are
the
you wearing?
poisoning.
I've put my fine clothes on.
Okay,
I
so
cast
All
lesser
right.
restoration,
fine clothes,
so you're now not poisoned.
bath, restoration.
We
So that's
both had
taken
a
some
bath.
time. Oh,
Yeah.
bath together.
Yeah,
no,
there's
we
lots
had
of-
separate baths.
It's sounding better by the moment.
Lots of suds and slipperiness.
I'm processing.
Yeah,
the
processing the
Cleaning up my
information.
shit.
Victoria,
only one part
you
of it.
you only heard a half of that. Yep. So fast forward now. Did you want to discuss what you were given by Danica? You don't have to.
With the group. Yeah, I've been.
So you two
What is
have
it?
returned now. So
Now I'm
you two
feeling
have come
better.
back from your
Fresh,
soapy
clean.
love bath.
We're in new
And-
clothes.
Who's
So
that?
what's everyone doing? Or are you all just
I've-
kind of hanging in there
I
now?
think we're gonna
Yeah,
not
I think
drink anymore.
The priest and the chick go upstairs.
Alright.
She leaves
Well,
disappointed.
I might say, guys, now that I'm feeling better, how about we all go up to my room and have a little chat?
Okay, cool.
My room.
This is all of our rooms because we were staying here tonight anyway.
I don't
Yes,
know. I just
so-
have a key.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So upstairs, I can quickly show you. There's a large room that will sleep the five of you.
We like bunk beds.
Nice.
Oh, I'm in the one room. Do I get my own room?
Apparently
It's
you're
the
not
secret
here.
key that Danica slipped Lexington before the pooping.
Which was provided by.
was actually the key to her and her husband's room.
Come up and see us.
Come up and have a bath.
Oh, you brought your friends. Oh, yeah.
Lord
Where's the
Mario.
real stupid bitch?
Went in Strahd's room.
Right. So upstairs, it's open to the bottom. So there's like a walk around, which you saw. The priest has gone up and gone into one of the smaller rooms. But there's this large set of rooms here. There are 4 beds there and another bed at the end. In a private room, but with an interconnecting door.
Excellent.
Well, it's still daytime, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not now.
Yeah.
Is it
So
like 4 in
you
the
walked
afternoon or
in
something?
at 5:30 p.m. into the Blue Water Inn.
Oh, we went
Oh, so
shopping
we've
for a
already
long
had.
time.
We've already
I
had our
thought it
dinner.
was lunchtime. Oh, we've got to go to.
So
Already
it's
had your what?
We've already
Oh,
had
I
our
was
dinner
supposed
with
to go
Doobie
to
Racker.
Christoph's for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was
get out
he.
of it.
That
He
was
came.
that?
That was
Yeah.
that.
Where the fuck was the dinner?
There was no dinner because
Rude.
it bloody caused trouble.
Got
and-
Cornered,
Alright, so
cornered
it's
by
bedtime
Benty.
then.
Alcohol
Alright.
for dinner.
Well, I'm going to gather the group and just let them know what I found out.
Okay,
Alright.
do that.
So I got talking before I shit myself and poisoned, and I found out that Mama is rumoured to be Strahd's mother, or claims to be Strahd's mother.
We got better gossip than that, girl.
Alright.
Yeah, that's old news.
Ah.
We found out that she's a demonic force who tried to kidnap baby Strahd.
Ooh, nice.
And that's straight from Christoph, so you know it's the tea.
Why did she try to kidnap Strahd?
I didn't get that far. You got a
Key
bit tetsy over it.
She's just stealing
Babies.
baby vampires.
I think she's a hag, personally.
Right.
Because he called her Bubba something, and that's usually what they call hags. So I think she's actually not Mama. I think she's in disguise. I think she's an evil crone who steals children to eat them. That's my
Alright.
personal theory.
Maybe.
And I don't know why this town freaking loves her. But everyone has weird traditions.
Right. Okay.
So we
Interesting.
could potentially talk to her. Because
I think
if
we should.
well, if Kristoff is friends with Strahd and Kristoff hates Mama, we could probably infer that Mama is not a friend of Strahd and therefore might be willing to help us.
Maybe, but we already told Mama that we were with her.
Yeah, but I
You told Mama.
also I could just say that was a test. I've been on a roll
Alright. We should
lately.
do that.
I think we can convince her.
Okay.
That's our plan. After we get the plate slate.
Yeah. Let's sleep this one off.
Yeah, alright.
And then let's get some breakfast in the morning. Just go straight to that blacksmith and go.
That sounds good.
Can I cook? Does she look clean?
Yeah, I'm clean now.
I'm asking the DM if you look clean. Does she look clean?
Yes,
Okay.
she does. She's in fine clothes,
All right.
looking
I
fine.
smell pretty
Yes.
now.
And smelling very soapy.
Patchouli and sandalwood wafts through the air.
Yes.
Sorry, that's
Oh
my.
no, that's good. No.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm down to go to bed.
Cool.
Okay.
Same.
All right, so you all retire. Won't go through the mechanics of that. The next morning comes.
I'm going to quickly
You've
rest
been-
my slots back.
You've been you
Yes,
can
I
long
also-
rest. You have been woken at about 6:37 by just the general banging
Everyone
of
can long
doors
rest,
and,
by the
and that
way.
sort of thing. During the night, you could hear a couple of screams of pleasure from down the hall where the priest and young lady disappeared to.
Whose pleasure? Probably not hers.
Yes. And Danica and Erwin say that your breakfast is being provided by Lord Christoph as part of an arrangement he's made for your here, but he also suggested that you'd be leaving today. He's not prepaid anything else.
What a dick. Alright, we'll leave.
It's fine. We're going to go anyway.
So did you discuss, just DM question, the other aspect of Christoph's conversation?
I discussed it with this y'all. Yeah, they all know.
Yeah, and what are you doing about it?
Oh, wait, the other eyes. Oh, yeah, so,
Well, you better tell them.
yeah, over breakfast.
Particularly
I'll go-
him.
Oh, I
Because I didn't hear anything.
So over breakfast,
I forgot because
I was so
focused on
excited
my-
having cast a suggestion on
I
Lord
was so
Christoph.
excited over my coup.
How do you do
Um,
that again? I did a sleep note.
Yeah.
It's a question. Ben Richten,
Yeah.
is he a friend of yours?
Well, that's one I'm supposed to find.
And?
Nothing. Well, he's my mentor.
And would you say your relationship is close?
I'll fix it.
Yes.
Ah. Do you consider Barovia your home?
Yes.
Because you did not come from this land originally.
No, but I was raised by Van Richten.
Ah, okay. But I mean,
He told me everything I know. I was here to say.
but he's not your real family. And
he is as close to family as I am.
yeah, but I mean, he's not real family. So if you were to
He-
leave Barovia, your family would be there, right?
Well, my objective is to find him.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, if you found him, or you had the opportunity to see your natural born parents again, which would you go with?
Van Richten.
Ah, okay, interesting. I heard a rumor that Van Richten is in league with Strahd,
Oh, that's excellent.
and we should kill him.
That's not good. That will be a no in my
Okay.
position.
Because if we were to kill him, we would be able to go home.
Based on whose word?
Crystal.
Well, how much can we trust Christoph?
And
Because
a lot.
I know Van Richten very well. Do you know Christoph well than Van Richten, who raised me?
I trust my gut.
Your
And
gut
my
is
gut.
not very trustworthy.
What about this? We kill Van Richten.
Or we can kill Strahd.
Oh, hold on. We kill Van Richten and go home. Or, if we don't go home, we resurrect Van Richten. And,
Or we don't kill Van Richten and just kill Strahd.
or we kill Van Richten, take his body with us to home, and resurrect him at
Yeah,
home.
but we don't
Everybody
know that
wins.
it's gonna...
Everybody wins.
No.
It's a riskless plan.
No. Killing Strahd, no Van Richten.
What if...
No what if.
No, look, here we are.
We will have an issue if we're trying to kill Van Richten.
I'm not saying we kill Van Richten. I'm saying we unalive Van
Plan to
Richten.
go and kill Van.
Alright, so is that a hard no?
Yeah, it's a hard no.
Alright. What if
Just a what if.
No. he was to pass into death due to circumstances?
Yep, it will be over by that point.
Okay, but what if he was to die unrelated to a direct attack from us?
Look, if I find him dead, that's a different story.
Full stop. That's a full sentence. That's all I want to hear. Excellent. So if you find him dead, all is well. Excellent. All right, guys. We got this. I think we know what we need to do. Are we all in agreement? We
Sure.
will find Van Richten dead.
Yep.
Great.
Alright, and on that note,
Yeah.
we'll call it tonight.
Can we just quickly pick up the plate armor so we don't forget next game?
Yes.
Sherry did.
I
She's
have
already got it.
Yes.
in
Excellent.
my inventory.
Show everyone, have you got your cards? Show everyone your cards?
Yeah, I
Can-
showed.
Did we all go together to pick up the slate?
Yeah, well, whatever you wanted to do, but you are able to. So I'll make a note there, armor's picked up.
Yeah. Can I just try? Sorry, this one to do. Efficiency.
It's heavy armor
Yeah, it's good. It's a very
and not 6 months in the making. Thanks, Tom.
No worries.
Alright, can I, as we walk away, can I
Oh
just,
yes, the room key I do.
can I light a little fire of the smithy? Can I just set it a little bit on fire?
Oh, Ben.
I just don't like how he spoke to me.
Revenge!
Can I just turn it down a little?
No. Just a little.
Let's come to that next week.
I don't want to forget how mad I am at him kissing me.
Hey, so they're mine, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
put them.
everything's
I'll just
yours.
put them back in my Strahd pack, so you can get them next time. You can keep yours. Mark, that's yours now. Mel, don't forget yours.
Keep
Oh.
the letter.
Telling she's
Yeah. Come on.
Cool.
The invitation to Strahd.